For 3 years, February has meant only one thing to the fans and superstars of World Championship Wrestling. It has meant Wrestle War. And this year, this annual event goes west to the arid sun country of Phoenix, Arizona, where tonight a capacity crowd at Memorial Coliseum and millions of fans worldwide exclusively on pay-per-view are set for World Championship Wrestling at its best. It's time for Wrestle War! And you are looking live, a capacity crowd on hand. Hi everybody, welcome to Wrestle War, where tonight the superstars of World Championship Wrestling come out for one of the premier events in the month of February. Tonight we will see War Games, the match beyond. We will also see the match for the U.S. title, Lex Luger against Dangerous Dan Spivey. In addition, Doom will defend the World Tag Team belts against the Fabulous Freebirds and their new manager, Diamond Dallas Page. And then we have the big rematch as we will see one-on-one Stan the Lariat Hansen go up against Big Van Vader. I'm going to have some very special interviews, but right now down to ringside, the play-by-play man, Jim Ross, along with the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes.
Well, thank you very much, Tony Schiavone, and it is live in Phoenix, Arizona. 3 championships will be decided tonight on this pay-per-view broadcast, but Dust, I think everybody wants to see the War Games.
The War Games is a unique match tonight. There's a lot of things that are going to be put on the line in the War Games. We're hot, we're on fire, we're live right here in Phoenix for the War Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's go up to our ring announcer, Gary Capetta. Our first event will be for the 6-man Tag Team Championship of the world.
In this first contest of Wrestle War 91 is for the WCW 6-man Tag Team Championship. It is set for one fall. Introducing team number 1. Total combined weight 760 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, Lieutenant James Earl Wright, collectively known as the State Patrol. Their tag team partner from Kansas City, Big Cat.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the challengers have been introduced by Gary Michael Capetta. And momentarily, we'll hear the introduction of the champions.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents. They are the WCW 6-man Tag Team Champions from Atlanta, Georgia, Wildfire Tommy Rich. Nashville, Tennessee, Ricky Morton. And from Charlotte, North Carolina, the Junkyard Dog.
Referee of this contest is Lee Scott, and Dream, the 6-man Tag Team Champions, defending their title for the first time on a pay-per-view broadcast. They only won them just a few weeks ago in Atlanta's Omni. Should be a very fast-paced 6-man challenge.
Well, I tell you what, Jimbo, I know that one thing about the Junkyard Dog and Tommy Rich and Ricky Martin. They loaded, they ready, the fire is on, the heat is on, and if these State Patrol boys with that Big Cat are going to make any moves towards that title, they're going to have to get after them early, because we all fired up here tonight.
Junkyard Dog sporting a brand new haircut, and he's going to start off against the Big Cat. JYD and the Big Cat, both former great football players in college, both played professional football. Tremendous crowd on hand. Fans from so many states have been here for this event. We've talked to them in the last couple of days. Really a tremendous situation for the great fans in Phoenix and around the world.
I'll tell you here, look at that Big Cat. Look at this now. I think he can play ball right now.
JYD caught him that right hand, caught him right in the jaw. Both these men well over 300 pounds. JYD catching a Big Cat with that power move, that clothesline. And there's a headbutt. And Big Cat reeling, makes the tag very quickly to Lieutenant James Earl Wright.
Lieutenant James Earl Wright in there. Now here we go with Ricky Martin. A lot faster, a lot quicker than the JYD Dog. Right there, Ricky's taking it to him.
Double team move there by the tag team champions. Lieutenant James Earl Wright now with that side headlock. Morton down in front. He's very quick, as Dusty Rhodes said. Nice leapfrog there. Takes him up and over in a high hip lock. And an arm drag. Ricky Morton, I think, Dust, is really the catalyst of this team. Japanese arm drag there. And another arm drag, because he has had so much tag team success in his career.
I think that's one thing that makes these three guys the world's tag team champions. They all have been involved in tag team situations. I know Ricky Morton right now is at the top of his game. So is Tommy Rich, so is the JYD.
Tommy Rich with the wrist lock and into the arm bar on Lieutenant James Earl Wright. It's Wright, Big Cat, and Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker comprising the challengers in this contest. And Lieutenant James Earl Wright with a series of rights and lefts sends Rich for the ride to the middle of the ropes. Nice agility there by Tommy Rich as he scoops him up and slams him. Wildfire went for the elbow, but he saw the man was going to move out of the way. Good adjustment there by Tommy.
Yeah, well, Tommy Rich is a wide veteran, former world's heavyweight champion. Right there, we've seen an opportunity there for the State Patrol to take a little heat in what Tommy was doing, and Tommy was too smart for him, too quick for him.
After the rake of the eyes and the advantage gained, it was a scoop slam. Now, Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker went for the elbow, but nobody there, and Tommy Rich with another arm drag takes Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker over. Parker and his mentor, Lieutenant James Earl Wright, former State Patrolman. Emphasize the word former.
I tell you what, they are former State Patrolmen. I heard that they were arresting people at will, even though they aren't State Patrolmen right now, but they need to concentrate on one Wildfire Tommy Rich.
Nice football blocks there by Wildfire, getting some momentum off the ropes. He reversed that hip lock into one of his own, and Rich again the arm drag. It's obvious that when Rich and Morton are in the ring that the champions have the advantage with quickness.
Well, like you said, they're tag team orientated. The tag right they're doing now is dominating the match, tagging in and out, saving the real brawns and the real power for JYD.
Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, attempted Irish whip was reversed. Nice elbow, he got him with an inverted atomic drop.
Here you go. Now we're in full control here. Ricky Morton, as you said earlier.
Another arm drag takeover, and Ricky Morton on fire here in the early going of this battle for the six-man tag team championship of the world. There's a look at the Junkyard Dog, big and powerful.
Here comes the power right here, baby. Here comes the, go on, dog, with it. Go on with it, dog.
Snap mare. Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker over JYD, big and powerful, as we said, well over 300 pounds. Not only is his headbutt a great offensive weapon, but that slam he uses, called the Big Thump, is one of that is his favorite offensive move.
Well, we were talking not too long ago in the dressing room, and he said one thing, I do know a couple holes. That's a hole of a man's head, hole of his ear, the hole of his arm, hole of his big toe, whatever I got to do to win. This Big Cat here looks like a tremendous athlete. Like I said a little bit earlier, I think he can still play a little ball, but he's in a different sport right now. Professional wrestling, WCW style.
The Big Cat, outstanding defensive lineman for the Kansas State Wildcats of the Big 8 Conference before he ventured into professional wrestling. Now we'll see a test of strength. This could be most interesting. Both these guys are obviously big and strong.
You see a lot of power right here. I'm telling you now, right here we're going to see either who is the strongest or who is the cagiest.
JYD has it locked up with a Big Cat. JYD in the white tights, Big Cat in the red. And right now the Big Cat has the advantage, but not for long. JY, cagey move, back heel trip, went for the headbutt, he nailed it.
Yeah, well, that's using your head like we said right here. Whoa, bobbing and weaving.
JY's eyes are raked there, slows him down. Big right hand to the back of the head by the Big Cat. Boy, both these guys about 325, and there's a near fall 2 count. JY powered out. Tags in Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. Parker with the right hand.
I'll tell you what, Buddy Lee got his hands full right now.
JY fighting back and tags in Ricky Morton. You'll see the pace quicken here, I can assure you.
You know who JYD looks a little bit like here, Jimbo, in this thing? He looks a little bit like Big George Foreman with that haircut.
He does, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does. Ooh.
Morton nailed there. And now Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker. We'll see if the challengers can take control. They've got a break here. Morton is hurt.
Well, they're going to seize the opportunity. As I said earlier, this is where titles are won and lost. And right here, the referee with his back turned.
On top now, lateral press after that headbutt. 1, 2, and Morton kicked out. Ricky Morton may not be the biggest man in WCW size-wise, but emotionally and with a fight in his heart, he's one of the strongest men to ever step in a squared circle. Double shoulder block.
You know, I said this on numerous occasions that Ricky Morton's got a heart bigger than his body, and if these men here are going to take the fight to him, they got to understand one thing, that Ricky's coming for him.
Fans, I want to remind you that in the War Games tonight, we get a chance here. We'll make an update on that situation. Nice drop toe hold, then the elbow to the back of the head. Now the big cat, all 325 on top, and Morton barely able to kick out. Arn Anderson has been injured, and we've heard a lot of speculation as to just what might have happened there. There's a drop kick by the big man. More on that as we progress here. Tommy Rich looking on. Arn Anderson will not be in the War Games. He will be at ringside, however.
Well, that could be a plus or a minus for them. Arn Anderson has been in the War Games before. He knows what they're all about. He usually is the man that starts the War Games. I know, I've been in there with him. We're going to see how they deal with Arn Anderson standing outside. And I'm not so sure that what happened to Arn Anderson didn't come off of what happened to Pillman yesterday on television.
Morton moved out of the way from that big elbow. Arn Anderson will be replaced by Larry Zbyszko in that contest as the big cat with a kick square to the head of Ricky Morton. And now the challengers for the WCW World Six-Man Championship are tagging in and out very crisply. They're looking very good, but Morton fights back. Right hands exchanged by both men right above us here. Big power slam. He caught him in midair. This may be all. 1, 2, and Morton again able to kick out before the fatal 3. Quick tag.
I tell you what, these State Patrol boys, they're giving him all that Tommy wants. Right there, you see Ricky Morton down the back of his head. Now that can injure a man real bad. We've seen Pillman last night take a blow to the back of his head. Could this be the pin?
Well, I got 2 out of it. State Patrol and the Big Cat in the biggest match of their career. And you're seeing it right here, fans, at the 3rd annual Wrestle War 91. Double team moves. Rookie referee Lee Scott in there, encouraging one of them to get out again, a lateral press. And Morton again, somehow able to kick out, but now here comes the big hammer of the trio.
Well, when you got a man of Ricky Morton's stature, like we talk about his heart, but if his stature hurt, you need to get your power in there. They got the power in there right now. If they're going for a victory, they need to do it right away.
Morton tried to go up and over him, but he was caught there midair. What a backbreaker by the big cat. And he's strong.
That man is strong, brother. And look, he likes himself. He's beside himself, baby.
On top, 1, 2, again, 2.5. We've seen Ricky Morton take a lot of punishment, but how much more can he take in this contest? As the big cat wanted to make sure Tommy Rich wasn't in a position to make the tag. And now Morton is being triple teamed. This could be the turning point in the match right here. Referee, you can see this back turn on the far side there.
Ricky needs to get over and make that tag. I mean, he's got to really dig down deep here. Right now, he's in a position to maybe get a little win. It's being cut off, but he needs to get himself together, make the tag.
Irish whip to the corner, and Morton able to move out of the way. Nothing there but turnbuckle for Sergeant Buddy Lee Parker, but he is able to make the tag. Can Ricky Morton? Yes, he does. He tags in the big Junkyard Dog, JYD with those right hands, and they're finding their mark. There's a headbutt, and another headbutt.
He's dealing now. He's dealing now. He's got the cards. He needs to be dealing.
Here comes that thump.
Ooh, yeah.
JYD plants him. 1, 2, and the big cat interrupted the count, but Ricky Morton in there. 1, 2, 3.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the winners and still 6-man tag team champions, the team of Wildfire Tommy Rich, Ricky Morton, and the Junkyard Dog.
JYD with that thump. Took it out of him.
Well, here you go right here. Now we're backing up, going for the big thump, like was said. Right here, Pollock, if you will. Right here, we thought he had him now, but the State Patrol had other plans. Here comes the big cat. Ooh, that's only going to make the dog just a little bit matter. But right here, Ricky Morton slides in. There it is. 1, 2, 3. This thing is over.
Let's go to Tony Schiavone with a very special interview.
All right, Jim and Dusty, thank you very much. With the York Foundation, of course, the computerized wrestler of the 90s, Terry Taylor. And first of all, Ms. York, I want to say how much success the York Foundation has had in World Championship Wrestling.
You know, Tony, because of Terry Taylor's unbelievable skill in the ring, and because of the accuracy of the computer, the York Foundation is flourishing. I'm very pleased to say that. And we will continue to grow. We will expand. We're constantly looking for new wrestlers.
Okay, later on, it's no disqualification against the Z-Man, Mr. Taylor.
Yeah, we factored into the computer Z-Man's weakness. He doesn't have a fighting heart. He doesn't have a killer instinct. I do, and that'll be the difference in the match.
I have one more very important thing to say. Mr. Taylor will defeat Z-Man in less than 15 minutes and 28 seconds.
Do you have a prediction to go along with this?
I predict pain.
All right, there it is. Let's go back to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing first, from Marietta, Georgia, he weighs 228 pounds, Brad Armstrong.
Dusty, this young man coming to the ring is a second-generation wrestler. He has a young brother fighting in Operation Desert Shield, and we know a tape of this pay-per-view is going to be made available to our fighting men and women over there, and we're going to say right now that we wish them the very best. We hope they all come home safe and sound.
Well, you know how I feel about it now, and I know one thing, this kid has got a lot to fight for right here because he's got a brother laying over there, like you said, and the things are going on right now in his mind. He's trying to get here.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from the dark side, weighing 231 pounds, Beautiful Bobby!
Beautiful Bobby 231 from the dark side. Making his way to the ring. We have seen this man on many pay-per-views, but in many pay-per-views that we have seen him in, he has been in a tag team situation. Whether it be in tag teams or singles, he's one of the most talented superstars that WCW has ever had on any of our events. I look for this to be a tremendous confrontation between two men with very high levels of skill.
I'm going to go on record right now taking a look at Bobby Eaton come to the ring. Beautiful Bobby Eaton, 1991, will win a major single title with WCW.
Beautiful Bobby makes his way to the ring. Randy Anderson will be the referee for this contest. We're in our second match of a 10-event card, and Beautiful Bobby quickly attacking Brad Armstrong from behind. I'm sure Beautiful Bobby would like to make short work of this talented youngster from Marietta, Georgia, as Armstrong fights back. Beautiful Bobby, rake of the eyes, side headlock. This one will be fast-paced, I can assure you. Nice leapfrog. Beautiful Bobby, no, it's a great head scissor there. Armstrong with a drop kick. And an arm drag. He gets in very deeply on those arm drags. We know that Beautiful Bobby generates dust, a lot of offense from the top rope. It would seem that Brad Armstrong's strategy might be to keep the flying one grounded.
Brad Armstrong's tremendously talented young man. He's been around for as young as he is a long time. His game plan is to cut the ring in half with Bobby Eaton. Keep Bobby Eaton down, keep pressure on the arm, keep in control of the situation because he wants a victory tonight here at the Wall Games.
We want to remind all of our great pay-per-view fans that our next major event will be the WCW Super Brawl. That'll be on May 19th. We'll be telling you more about that throughout this program. Armstrong with a wrist lock as Beautiful Bobby, who gets very dangerous in these breaks. Does a lot of right hand. A right hand that you can hear all the way back to Alabama.
I'll tell you something about Bobby Eaton. He's got a tremendous right hand. He's got power in it. And he can knock a man's head and spin it around, brother.
Reversal of the Irish whip. Armstrong up top. He's going to bring him out of there. Good arm drag right back to the arm bar.
Got to go back. He got a shot to the face, crooked his teeth a little bit, put one ear on the other side of his head, but he got to think in the other side of his mind, and he said, I got to get this man down. He took an arm drag, back in control, cutting the ring off with Bobby, keeping him on the mat.
We know that Bobby Eaton likes to control the tempo. He likes to be a very offensive wrestler. And Brad Armstrong has this match, I know, very, very well scouted. These men are no strangers to each other. They have seen each other in competition on many occasions. But this is the first time in a one-on-one matchup that they have ever been in the squared circle together.
Well, as we said, Brad, there's a no kick to the stomach there. Now Bobby's getting a little mean on him, Jimbo.
Beautiful Bobby has that mean streak, no, indeed. As they toss him outside, the wrestlers have a count of 10 to return to the ring here in WCW. And Beautiful Bobby has to be listening for that count. Trying to use a railing. Armstrong turned the table on him. And rams him, the side of his head just smacked against the ring post. Both men coming back in the ring. Armstrong with the advantage here, obviously. Back into that wrist lock.
There you go. See there, went out and gave him a little punishment, then he bring him back in, taking his time, take him down. You got to wear Bobby Eaton down, because Bobby Eaton, my friend, can beat you at any given second.
Wrist lock applied, using that head as a leverage point. Again, turning the wrist, another turn. Now back into the arm bar. Eaton down on one knee, he's thinking right now, Dust.
He's putting a lot of pressure on that joint. Look at Bobby, though. Bobby knows what to do.
Bobby went the ropes. Referee will call for the break. Wrestlers have a count of 5 to break. If the referee reaches 5, well, then there's a disqualification. And tempers are flaring here already. Very competitive situation here at the 3rd annual Wrestle War 91.
I think I see a trend here with Bobby Eaton. He knows what to do. He's very cagey. He knows that if he can get this guy thinking just a little bit rattled, get him a little bit uneasy, he can seize the moment, if you will, in public right here.
So many people around the world watching this event. Beautiful Bobby has been here before in this big match situation. Would Brad Armstrong be a little bit apprehensive, a little bit of a butterfly factor?
I don't think so. I think Brad Armstrong, his family has been wrestling all their lives. He's been in it since he was a young kid. He just needs to stay in control of Bobby Eaton. Get him a victory here. Get him a victory right here, live and in color.
Both these athletes had their first professional match when they were 17 years of age. Eaton with the advantage right now, a test of strength, but Armstrong deceptively strong, I can assure you. Coming back up to that vertical base.
Well, you can see here Bobby Eaton's trained down a little bit too. He's looking best I ever seen him. Look at this.
That's one way to get out of it. High cross body press. 1, 2, and Armstrong near fall back into the arm drag, back into the arm bar. Very sound game plan for Brad Armstrong here.
Well, I guarantee that Brad has been in the gym. He has trained for this match. He's got control of Bobby Eaton. Like I said, he needs to pick his spot, because now Brad Armstrong is such a quick wrestler. He can take you with a drop kick. He can take you out with a head scissor. He can take you with a sunset flip or anything at any time. But right now, like I say, he's weighing him down, getting him right.
This match so evenly contested, it may be a situation where it's the man that makes the first mistake. And beautiful Bobby didn't make a mistake there, because that right hand found its mark.
Yeah, but that arm's got to be hurt just a little bit, because he's been grinding on it.
A lot of VIPs here tonight, a lot of very prominent wrestling personalities that we'll be introducing you to a little bit later in the broadcast. Beautiful Bobby. Slingshot suplex. Now Armstrong made the adjustment in midair. What a move. He made the adjustment in midair, and then he executed the vertical suplex himself. Eaton back into the corner. Armstrong's back is certainly tender at this point.
Yeah, but he don't need to back off of him. He needs to get into him.
Downstairs, the right hand to the abdomen. Beautiful Bobby has lost about 15 pounds in preparing for this contest. He's in magnificent shape, as is Armstrong for that matter.
Yeah, Bobby's got something to prove. Like I said, he's a single now. He's out there going for single title. He's going to be a major force in WCW 1991. And Brad Armstrong has a lot to prove. He needs to take a step towards the top of the ladder, and he has the tools to do that.
And fans, as we mentioned, many celebrities here. There's Jason Hervey of the ABC series The Wonder Years. Big WCW fan.
Yeah, he is, I tell you.
Beautiful Bobby held on to the top rope there. And a clothesline from the left side. Whoa. Beautiful Bobby nailed Brad Armstrong. High impact move by Eaton. Eaton a little slow to follow up. He's been punished here. He's now on top of the lateral press. We have 1 and 2.5.
Well, Bobby Eaton seized the moment, like I said earlier, and right there, he just about rearranged them teethers on Brad Armstrong.
Great backbreaker there by beautiful Bobby. No one executes. There's so many great offensive moves that beautiful Bobby can execute that no one else can duplicate. There's the backbreaker, and now he's got the leg grapevine leaning on him. Again, Armstrong showing great tenacity and great fighting spirit. He kicked out of it. Armstrong's brother, as we mentioned, he's a Marine. He's right over there representing our country in the Persian Gulf. Beautiful Bobby with the elbow, and that elbow caught Brad Armstrong right in the forehead.
Bobby Eaton it's been a tremendous match right now. Bobby's going for the pin.
Going for it again. Referee Randy Anderson down. Again, Brad Armstrong got 2.
Brad wearing that big American flag on his trunks. Boy, I tell you, every time I think about that, Old Glory, my old heart just starts a pumping and going crazy. Look on them boots there.
You know, we said we had several personalities here. One of the great wrestlers internationally, whether it be in WCW or in Japan, where we will be a little bit later in the month of March. There he is, the former WCW World TV Champion. The great Muta is here watching this event.
Tremendous athlete, tremendous athlete.
Of course, he will wrestle Sting at the big WCW Japan Super Show. That's
Am I going over there with you?
I believe we're going.
Am I going to Japan?
I think
I'm going to take it, get you some sushi and a little sake. And maybe we go and have one. Well, I'll talk about that later. Oh, Lord.
Coming from Oklahoma, I haven't had a lot of sushi in my life.
I'm telling you. That's that old raw fish. We got a great match going on here, though. I'll tell you.
Reverse chin lock by Oklahoma. They call sushi bait.
That's exactly what it is, bait.
Reverse chin lock. Beautiful Bobby and Brad Armstrong trying to come back up, fight away from the pressure. Armstrong with the elbow downstairs, but Eaton holds on, but that elbow had really found its mark. This match really taking its toll on both these individuals. There's a knee lift by Beautiful Bobby. Beautiful Bobby again going for the slingshot. This time a slingshot backbreaker. Armstrong this time was not able to make the adjustment.
Tremendous move on Bobby Eaton's part. Going for the pin here, Jimbo.
He's going for the cover. 1, 2, and again, Armstrong able to kick out. Beautiful Bobby now on top. Now he's working on this modified camel clutch. It's a reverse chin lock, but Dream, they tell me it puts a lot of pressure on the lower back.
I know I've had that applied to me on a couple of occasions. I know one thing, both these men are getting a little bit towards your point of fatigue, and when you get there, you make mistakes. And as you said earlier, I believe that the man that makes the first mistake now, a fatal mistake at the start, is not going to hurt you as bad as it will right now because his fatigue factor is starting to set in.
You know, fans, we mentioned that we were going to be in Japan in the month of March in the Tokyo Egg Dome. That event will be brought to you on a special pay-per-view that we'll tell you about the program. But coming up after this match, 2 of the top women's tag teams from Japan will be coming along. So a first for pay-per-view wrestling here in America.
I tell you, I can't wait to see that one either because I spoke to him back there, and I guess they don't talk in English. I said, hey, I'm Dusty Rhodes and McIntyre, and they just bowed one on about their business.
Beautiful Bobby. Couldn't hold the wrist lock. Armstrong went for the ropes for the momentum, and Eaton countered with an elbow right to the face. Eaton kicking Armstrong outside. Now, Eaton following his normal strategy will follow him out. He likes to inflict that pain right out here on the floor, and that's where he is now. Beautiful Bobby has Armstrong up on his shoulder and drops him chest first right across the steel security railing.
This match right here, Jimbo, is why at WCW, we're talking about some of the greatest athletes in any sport are with WCW. This is what it's all about. One-on-one competition, going for the goal, going for a victory. Both these men are now going for that victory, and that's what it's all about.
The fatigue factor, as Dusty Rhodes pointed out, is certainly going to come into play here. Now Beautiful Bobby with the abdominal stretch. That abdominal stretch, and Eaton with the referee out of position, using the ropes for leverage. Dust, what point of the body does the abdominal stretch stress the most?
I'll tell you what, that's like getting up in the morning, you can't get out of bed because you've been working all day out there in the plumbing, you've been bending over, crawling under houses. I mean, this will hurt from your neck all the way down to your toes.
Referee Randy Anderson went through the legs of Brad Armstrong and caught Eaton, who also caught Brad Armstrong with the right hand. Armstrong fights back, but Eaton, now it's toe-to-toe. Eaton rakes the eyes. Irish whip with a lot of authority. Beautiful Bobby going for it all. He got none.
Oh, that hit home there, baby. That hit home.
And now let's see if Brad Armstrong can capitalize on this miscue by Beautiful Bobby. Irish whip to the center. Drop kick. He caught him right on the button.
Come on, Bradley, go for it. Well,
caught him right on the button.
Here. Got him on the button. You got it. Whoa.
Side Russian leg sweep. Brad Armstrong. He may have him here. This is his move, but Eaton's too close to the rope. Too bad for Armstrong because Eaton may have been pinned on that move. Another Irish whip. Armstrong set to her. He set too early, and he caught him with a neck breaker. And now we said this man will generate the offense off the top rope. This is what Armstrong has to avoid. But can he move? Will he move on this? Here he comes, and he caught him. He caught him off the top rope. What a match. Eaton has won it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, Beautiful Bobby.
Beautiful Bobby, what a victory for him at Wrestle War.
Well, here you go right here. Look at this clothesline right here. Really takes him down. As I said earlier, fatigue is set in here. Fatigue factor, you're going to see Bobby Eaton right here. One of the greatest high-risk maneuvers in wrestling today. Boom, there it is. The 1, 2, 3, Mr. Bobby Eaton on his way in 1991 to a title.
WCW Super Brawl coming your way. Here's more about it. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as we said, we're going to be in Japan in March, and Dustin, in just a few moments, we're going to see two of the top tag teams, women tag teams from Japan. This is a first for pay-per-view television.
Well, I hear one thing. They train very, very hard. They're over here for the first time. Pay-per-view television live right here, baby. It's going to be a dynamite situation when these women get in, and I can't wait to see it happen.
I hope we can pronounce their names, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give it our best shot. You're going to see some of the most rugged female competition ever on television. Right now, let's go back up to Gary Michael Capetta.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following ladies tag team event, it is set for one fall. Introducing team number 1, both from Tokyo, Japan. Total combined weight, 240 pounds. The team of Miss A and Miki Honda. And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents from Osaka, Japan. Total combined weight, 250 pounds. The team of Mami Katamura and Itsuki Yamasaki.
Itsuki Yamasaki and Mimi Katamura.
Sugi Yamasaki and Yumi Katamura, the one I'm going to, can I pronounce? I'll just stay with Miss A, okay?
That'll be your...
I'll just talk about Miss A. I think that's the easiest thing for me to do here because in Texas, we don't have anybody named Cookie Yamasaka.
Well, this should, the style of the Japanese women, totally unlike the wrestling style of American lady wrestlers. They're very physical. They're very punishing. They use a lot of submission maneuvers.
I'll tell you what, that Miss A there, look, that's my girl, Miss A now. I got to stay with her. She looks in shape. She's ready, and she got a tremendous costume on. This other girl there's missing one leg on hers, but man, they look good, and I know they're ready for battle.
Lee Scott giving instructions. Lee, I don't think it's going to do you a lot of good unless you're bilingual. I don't think that you are. And Miss A and Miki Honda starting off very quickly here. Double team move there by these girls. I don't feel too good for the referee in this one because I don't know if they can understand. He was back there before he went on the air trying to explain what they had to break on and so forth. Great flying move right off the top rope.
That's a nice one. Which one is mine now? Miss A, right?
Miss A, that's her.
Yeah, that's Miss A right there. Oh.
Walking the top rope, sunset flip and a near fall. Right into the corner. Very physical contact. Back into the ropes. Want to call it an Irish.
Ooh, yes.
She's a big lady.
Yes, she is that.
That's Miki Honda there, I think.
Oh, Miki Honda just got kicked in a Honda.
Well, I tell you, their kicks are brutal. They are really physical, as we said. Very physically intense. Fans here really enjoying this one. Nice arm drag takeover there. Side headlock. These ladies start training much like a gymnast in the Soviet Union at a very young age in elementary school. They show the aptitude for wrestling, and they're brought along, and only the best compete. There's a lateral press. One out of that. Fans here watching this very intently. Still to come.
All right, Miss A. There she comes. That's my girl, Miss A now. Whoa, yeah.
Standing vertical suplex. Very well executed too, Dream. On top
Yes,
there,
it
the
is.
lateral
I'm
press.
telling you, going for the pin.
These girls are in great shape. They really train hard. They go through some rigorous training in preparing to make their professional debuts. And of the hundreds of ladies that are candidates, only a few make the cut, so to speak.
Well, as we said earlier, they are tremendous athletes, and I know their country is proud of them, and we're happy to have them over here because they're tremendous competitors in WCW. We're seeing a first right here on this pay-per-view.
Dusty and I mentioned that we will be in Japan latter part of March in the Tokyo Egg Dome, and flying elbow. Man, she caught her right in the face. Makes the tag. Sting will wrestle the Great Muta, one of the big matches in that card. Drop kick right to the solar plexus. And watch this, double arm cup. Can she get the big lady up? She's
She's got a load there.
She does. This is we get her legs set there. She's got her hands locked, as you can see, and got her up and took her over. Great move on top. 1, 2, and a kick out.
I'll tell you, they liked that here in Phoenix, didn't they? I'm telling you, I didn't think Miss A was going to get up off of it there, but she did.
Mamie Kitamura in there. On top, and Mickey Honda interrupted the count there.
Matter of fact, when we go to Japan, I think I'm going to try to get you a date there with Miss A and let her show you the town a little bit, you know what I mean?
Lord, I don't know if I could. I can't speak Japanese. There's a big forearm right there. Fans here watching this as we are very intently. Inside cradle, 1, 2. They go for the pin. They don't feel anybody out here. They're going to go for the pin right away.
That's the name of the game. The pin, the 1, 2, 3 gets you victory.
Suplex, leg grapevine, very sound mechanically. You know, you're not going to see them make a lot of silly mistakes. They're very, very well versed in the skills of professional wrestling, and that drop kick drove her right back into the corner. Side headlock. Mickey Honda with a bulldog. I didn't know they bulldogged in Japan.
I don't know whether she must have been training with Dustin, my son, man. That's his deal. Ooh.
Headbutt right to the chest. Again. Gut wrench suplex. Going for the cover again. 1, 2, and another kick out.
That headbutt was right to that cross your heart brawl situation there. You know, she laid it right in there on her. Oh!
Wow. Listen to those kicks to the face.
Maybe I better not get you a date with her.
I don't think you need to. Man. Oh, those kicks are submission karate kicks.
She wore out, brother. Miss A wore out.
Miss A is bad. Another kick to the face. Well, Itsuki Yamasaki is in a lot of trouble. Test of strength there. Miss A, I think, is going to have the advantage here, obviously. Now I bet she weighs about 180, maybe 200 pounds. There's a sunset flip. 1, 2. Couldn't hold her down. Going to count her down again. 1, 2.
I tell you, she's solid. She's a solid lady.
Suplex with a bridge. What a move here. 1, 2. And Kitamura interrupted the count. She's in the orange. Miss A. Another suplex. Man, she drove her. She drove her. Can she get up? Yeah, she got up. Man, I didn't think she
They
got that.
non-stop action right here. I'm telling you. Miss A put some punishment on them.
Suplex with a bridge. 1, 2. Tag made. Mamie Kitamura in there.
Oh, yeah. Here's my girl now.
Mickey Honda tags in Miss A. Double shoulder block. Got her up. Double team suplex there, but she was able to make the tag on the top rope. Double drop kick right off the top rope. What a move by Yamasaki.
Good golly, Miss Molly.
Miss A reverses the Irish whip. Trying to get her over there. This is a double team move. Clothesline off the top. She may have her. 1, 2. Couldn't hold her down. Miss A got the shoulder up.
That's right. Sure she did, man. That's my girl. She knows I'm out here rooting for.
Another clothesline on top. 1, 2, foot on the rope. Right over by us. I think Miss A was kind of making eyes at you, Dust.
Boy, I know she was. Look at this.
Pinning predicament here. 1, 2, 3. She got it.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the team of Itsuki Yamasaki and Mami Kitamura.
Well, Tony Schiavone's going to be having an interview with a lady of some renown, certainly not on the same plane as these ladies.
Well, here we're going to take a look at it. This tremendous move here. Drop kick both men. Both men. What's wrong with me? Drop kick both women right there. Now getting ready for the pin. They got it in control. This young lady can really get down with it right here. Look at Miss A now. Miss A's going to unload on her. She thinks she is, but right here, sunset flip off the rope. And now watch this move right here, and they go for the victory. 1, 2, 3.
Let's go to Tony Schiavone with Missy Hyatt.
Thank you very much, Jim Ross. You're right. You know, we saw Japanese women wrestlers in a first right here exclusively on pay-per-view. And we have another first a little bit later on, right, Missy?
That's right. You know, women have never been treated equally in their professions. And I've tried many times to go into the locker room and get an interview. And tonight, right here, I'm going to go in the locker rooms of World Championship Wrestling and get an interview.
Do you know who you're going to interview?
Well, no, not yet. I'm kind of looking for a babe.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, guys. She's looking for a baby. We'll be going to Missy in the dressing room a little bit later on. Right now, back to the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest, it is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Jacksonville, Florida, he weighs 239 pounds, Nature Boy, Buddy Landel.
Nature Boy Buddy Landel makes his way to the ring, and thus before we get into this match, Missy Hyatt, first time ever a lady broadcaster in wrestling will venture into the men's locker room.
Well, I can't wait to see who she's going to interview. I never had a woman come in the locker room when I was wrestling. I don't know how it's going to be, but I'm sure she'll find somebody real pleasant to talk to.
Nature Boy Buddy Landel, the veteran from Jacksonville, Florida. Great abilities. But he's going to go taking on a young man that my partner here knows very well. Here's the introduction.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Austin, Texas. He weighs 260 pounds. The natural, Dustin Rhodes.
Well, Dream, this is the first for me. I've never worked with anybody at ringside whose son was wrestling in a match. So, you know, we're supposed to be impartial out here. And Buddy Landel says he's going to whoop your boy.
Yeah, Buddy better take care of his business. I'll tell you one thing, this kid was raised to do what he's doing now. He is a natural. I'm very, very proud of him, but this is a test for him. Buddy Landel has been to the big show, if you will. He knows what it is to take home a victory. This is going to be a tough one for the kid. The natural, my man, Dustin.
Dustin Rhodes, 6'6", 260. Youngster, great high school football player, heavyweight wrestler. Saw him play some football. Oh, man. Landel trying to intimidate the young man, and Dustin Rhodes fires up with those right hands. Sends him for the ride, and he's got him up and elevates him. Dustin with a drop kick. Extending those legs right into the face on top. He's going for the pin right here. He wants that winner's share of the purse, and Landel now has a different look on his face.
No, I tell you, yeah, now then, I know one thing, Dustin, I just tried to talk to him in the back. Don't be too over anxious. Remember what you can do what you can do. Don't try to do anything that you can't do, because Buddy Landel can take it to you. It's got to be going through his mind right now, but his agility-wise, he can match Buddy Landel hole for hole, toe for toe, fist for fist.
Landel, as I said, the veteran here, and that's one advantage that Dustin cannot do anything about. Landel has that edge and experience. Big chop there on the chest, pectoral area of Dustin Rhodes. And young Dustin reversed it. He's not chopping, he's hitting him with those fists right on top of that second turnbuckle. There's that elbow.
Pump it, baby, pump it, baby.
Is that hereditary?
That's hereditary, brother. You got to be born with that.
Landale kind of glassy-eyed there. High hip block. Really got him up there. Dustin with a clothesline. He's going for the pin again. 1, 2, and Landale got out. Arm drag in very deeply.
Yeah, Buddy Landale needs to try to get himself up from here. This is going to take some toll on his arm. For a victory for Buddy Landale, he's got to be a little more cagey. He's found out one thing, that Dustin Rhodes didn't get off the plane yesterday. He knows what to do in there. But the main factor here, Jimbo, is experience. Buddy Landale has it. The Nature Boy has it. The kid can't make a mistake.
Dustin with the arm bar. Boy, being 6'6", it really gives you the advantage as far as the leverage is concerned.
Yeah, I don't know. I never was 6'6". I just had to stand on somebody's shoulder to hit some of them guys.
Kick to the midsection. Landale now trying to take over.
Good slam now by Buddy.
Landale up on that top turnbuckle. Dustin buried that right hand to the midsection. Got him up. Slams him off the top. Landale not quite as cocky as he was as the bell sounded.
No, and then I tell you what, you got to watch him know. When you back a dog into the corner, you got to be very careful that it don't bite you.
Great crowd here looking on. I want to thank you fans for being with us wherever you might be on this pay-per-view broadcast. And remember, our next major pay-per-view is the WCW Super Brawl on May 19th. We'll be telling you a great deal about that in upcoming weeks on our television network. Landale tried the Irish whip, it's reversed. Dustin went to the post there.
That's just what I was saying earlier. Can't make a mistake. That mistake right there can cost it.
Landale with those kicks. Now taking the advantage.
Get off these ropes, Landale. 1, 2. Get off the ropes, buddy.
You can hear senior referee Nick Patrick, the lead official in our WCW officiating crew.
Ooh, baby, you got, wow.
Kick to the midsection. Dustin, that wrist lock there. Landale, the arm bar. Nick Patrick down to see if Dustin wants to give it up.
Come on, Dustin.
I tell you what now, Landale is taking advantage of him right here. He has got that arm now, and he's putting some pressure on it, and then he's messing with his eyes, messing with his head. I know one thing about this kid. He's got a big heart, too, not only 6'6". He's going to come up out of there in a minute, I hope, and take a shot at Landale. He's got to get with it now, right now, because Buddy Landale is on top.
Landale now a little bit arrogant there. Raking at the face, raking at the eyes. Whether you're 6'6" or 5'6", eyes, a very sensitive part of your anatomy, obviously. Certainly an equalizer. Landale certainly fired up about making a good showing here at this major pay-per-view broadcast. On top, there's a lateral press. Dustin kicked out.
Yeah, Buddy knows the importance of winning right here in the big one. Like I say, he's been there. The kid's got to really reach back here. He's got him really reeling and rocking here.
And going for the sleeper. Landale with a sleeper on Dustin Rhodes. Dustin able to turn into it. Turn away from the pressure and get one of his own. He's got it locked in quite well. Oh, his head right into the turnbuckle. Landale, the veteran, maneuvered Dustin right into the corner. Irish whip, and Dustin caught him.
Oh, yeah. Hello, number 12.
Big size 12 wrestling boot right to the face. Dustin now fires up right hands. Clothesline, Landale almost out on his feet there. Dustin clotheslines him over the top.
Go get him, go get him.
He knows he can't beat him outside. He brings him right back in. Press slam. A lot of strength. He said he had a lot of leverage, a lot of strength as well. And there's a bulldog.
Yeah. Come on, baby, cover.
He caught him right there. Will he hold him? And he does.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, the natural, Dustin Rhodes.
Well, what do you think there, Dust, about
I'm
your
gonna tell you
boy?
what, when we're gonna look right here, we got this old big size 12 right up there beside his head, and then something that the natural is coming just a little bit semi-famous as far as this bulldog. Take him home, kid. I'm very proud of him, but I'll tell you what, Landell will live to hunt another day.
Tony Schiavone standing by. Our interview, Tony, I think with Missy's coming pretty soon. How's that looking?
I tell you what, Jim, I think we're just about set to go back in the dressing room with Missy Hyatt. As we said, it is an historic first for us here at World Championship Wrestling to be able to take Missy Hyatt back to the dressing room. So right now, I do believe she is set to go in the dressing room. Let's go back now to Missy Hyatt with this very exclusive interview in the dressing room.
Thanks, Tony. And that's right, I'm standing here right in front of the dressing room door, and I'm getting ready to go in to the locker room of World Championship Wrestling. I'm going to be the first woman to interview a wrestler. Come on, guys, let's see what babe we're going to interview. Come on, let's go in here. What? I just came in here to get interviewed.
What are you doing in here? What this heifer doing in here? You better get out of here. This is the man's testament. You get your big butt out of here. Get out of here. Get that barrel out of here. Get that out of here.
Oh my God, I don't believe this. Gosh, I'm going to call somebody. I don't know who, but let's go back to Tony.
Oh, Missy. Well, there was Missy Hyatt into the dressing room area, and apparently Jim and Dusty, she did not get the interview she wanted. Let's go back to you at the ringside area.
Wrestling fans, the following tag team event, it is set for one fall. Introducing first, at a total combined weight of 540 pounds, the Royal Family.
Well, Dust, Missy's going to have to try that again some other time.
Oh, I tell you what, she ran into the big cowboy back there, Stan Hansen, the lad, brother, and I don't know what he was saying when he was asking her to leave, but it really might have kept her from ever going back in there again.
Stan is somewhat chauvinistic, I think we could say. He had a few choice words for Missy. I don't think that he was the babe that she was looking for.
Now, Stan doesn't have that opinion. I mean, we're not opinionated like Stan is. You know what I mean? Now, we want to know that just his opinion.
And ladies and gentlemen, their opponents here at Wrestle War 91, total combined weight, 455 pounds, the Young Pistols.
Man, those guys looking tremendous. Tracy Smothers on your right, Steve Armstrong on your left. The Young Pistols, and they look sharp, man.
I'll tell you what, they look good. I know these two guys are great athletes, and they got their work cut out for them, but man, this is a great opportunity to see two great young rising stars in WCW.
Both these teams want to make a mark right here on this pay-per-view broadcast. They both want to move up the ladder in the WCW tag team rankings and hopefully take on the winner of tonight's confrontation between Doom and the Fabulous Freebirds for the World Tag Team titles. Very important ranking match for both these teams here.
Well, I tell you, as we both know, the tag team situation with us at WCW is on fire and alive, and them World Tag Team titles now held by Doom are going up tonight. We're going to take a look at the Fabulous Freebirds later on, but right now, we got some good ones right here.
Matter of fact, a little bit later in the broadcast, our colleague Tony Schiavone will be speaking to the new manager of the Fabulous Freebirds, the man that says he put the Fabulous back in the Birds, Diamond Dallas Page. Royal Family starting out very quickly and very aggressively against the Young Pistols here. Trying to couple of clotheslines there. Royal Family combined weight of 540. And the Young Pistols at 455 combined weight. The Young Pistols are so very, very quick. They're going to use that quickness here to survive because Royal Family, they're big, they're strong, and they mean business here. Quickness there. Steve Armstrong off the top rope. Crossbody press off the top. What a move. Drop kick. And another one by Tracy Smothers. Royal Family may be looking for the queen here.
I'll tell you what, they loaded up right there, and them young pistols loaded up. Royal Family, they were looking pretty good. They're the onslaught of this match. They were looking for that victory early, but it's going to take a little more than jumping on these two boys because they are here, and their pistols are loaded, and they're going for victory.
Randy Anderson, the referee, trying to get a little bit of control here in this situation. Well, we said it was hot here.
I'll tell you, it's hot and live and on fire right here. Now we get a new look. We got a new look. We're always ready for new looks here.
Twilight doubleheader here. We can handle it. Arm bar there by Rip Morgan on Tracy Smothers. Smothers with that wrist lock, and Morgan now. The elbow, the back. Morgan about 280 pounds.
He's a big one, ain't he?
Yeah, and he's a southpaw too, and that's a different element that you have to obviously take into consideration.
Well, and that, if you've been used to wrestling somebody that's a right-hander, you get down a southpaw, you're looking for a right and you catch a left, it can put you out.
Wrist lock applied there. Nice wrist lock.
Well, right here now we see that they are taking this thing down, trying to break him down a little bit with his headlock, applying pressure to that head and getting him a little nimble. You know what I mean? Nimble, that's wibbly-legged.
Tracy Smothers trying to come out of it. Looked like Morgan had a little hair there. Morgan and Victory obviously have the advantage in size, as we mentioned, and strength. They'd like to slow the pace down because the young pistols, if they get the momentum rolling, get the offense rolling, they're as quick as anybody in the sport.
Yeah, if you face these guys, you need to cut the quickness off. That's very simple. You cut off the quickness, you can beat the young pistols. But if they are able to keep that quickness and that tagging in and out, they're going to be hard to beat.
Forearm there, another one. Irish whip there into the young pistol's corner. Smothers tags in Steve Armstrong, I'm sorry. Double drop kicks by Armstrong and Smothers. We saw Steve's big brother Brad a little bit earlier in the broadcast.
Yeah, we did, and I'll tell you, these two guys, like I say, they're proud of the brothers over there right now. Desert Storm, if you will. I know tonight would be a great victory. I know they're dedicating this thing to the guys over there, and right now they're on top of their ball game, Jimbo.
Royal Family going outside. That'll break the momentum here. Steve Armstrong. Oh, you can see that this, you can almost just look at Armstrong and think, I want to kick in gear here. Let's fast break. Let's run. But the Royal Family and Rip Morgan wants to slow it down.
Yeah, they can't let that happen, because they do, they're going to be out of the game right here. The young pistols are too quick for them. Not as powerful, but too quick.
Nice arm drag takeover, and Jack Victory making the allegation that his hair was pulled. We certainly didn't see that.
Well, I didn't see it. Did you see it?
No, sir.
I didn't see it.
Randy Anderson didn't see it either, and that's what matters, because he's not breaking the hold.
He's got to make the call, baby.
Good football block there by Jacko Victory, and again, you can see what we mean by the power syndrome that they're looking for. They want to go with high-impact moves. They want to come right at their men with power slams, with body slams, with shoulder blocks. That's what the Royal Family want to do with these young pistols. Other side headlock. Very basic, but very effective. Again, another big shoulder block. Armstrong's got to not get himself in that position, Dust.
No, the Victory's got a tremendous amount of power, and when he hits you that shoulder block, there's a lot of force behind it.
As we said, this match has a very distinct bearing on the WCW tag team rankings. Both these teams have aspirations to be the world champions, quite obviously, or perhaps even the United States heavyweight tag team champions. That title held by the Steiner brothers. And double shoulder block. That's one way to retaliate. Smothers on top, 1, 2, but Victory too strong, able to kick out.
Well, I thought they had a shot at it there. They used a little, what you call double teaming, but they were out before the 5 count, and they went for the victory, but just wasn't strong enough.
Fans, remember, in the War Games tonight, Arn Anderson will be at ringside, but he will not be wrestling. A lot of speculation running rampant here today as to what happened to Arn Anderson. Was it the Steiners and Sting that got some revenge on Arn Anderson because of what they did last night on television to Flying Brian? If you missed that, we're going to take a look at it a little bit later in the broadcast.
I know one thing that the Stinger has talked to me earlier tonight. He didn't say anything about the Ian Anderson incident, but I tell you what, I've seen fire in the eyes, and that could have a lot of bearing on tonight's match.
Another double team move there by the Young Pistols. That's Steve Armstrong in there now against Jacko Victory. Victory missed that clothesline. And Steve Armstrong missed that crossbody press, landed face first on the canvas. And now Rip Morgan, as I said, the big southpaw in there. He'll hit you with that left hand and knock your lights out. Big power wrestler from New Zealand. Former rugby star in New Zealand. Quick tags now. And now the Royal family hitting stride.
They're hitting stride because they know they got a man hurt. When a man's hurt, they need to soften him up. They need to go. You know, that move he made a while ago is like falling off an 8-foot ladder. I mean, he hit that canvas hard. He's hurt. He needs to get over and tag. Needs to regroup.
Sharp jabs there. That right hand. Side headlock, another exchange will be made by Morgan and Victory as Morgan comes in and used that left hand very effectively. Elbow, powerful elbow. Now he's going to go for the pin. 1, 2. Armstrong didn't let it happen. Kick out. Boy, these guys are full of fight.
I tell you what, though, the Royal family has looked exceptionally well tonight. Like I said earlier, they're on the top of the game. I know that they know a victory here puts them right in line for the big goal.
I think as importantly, Dust, right now, they are wrestling at their pace. They are dictating the offense in this tag team event. Armstrong trying to fight back, and he's doing it with that right hand. Boy, he's been weakened, though. Jacko Victory and his partner, Rip Morgan, have made several tags. He ran right into that foot. Steve Armstrong right in front of us here.
He needs to get over and make that tag. I know that for a fact. He needs to make that tag. Royal family a little bit closer right here.
They made their tag, and Armstrong tags in. Smothers over the top rope he comes. Right hands. Nails Victory. Super kicks Morgan. Super kicks Victory. Tracy Smothers now showing a lot of intensity. Flying elbow. Right hand, I don't know who even the legal man is. I think it's Victory and Smothers. And Morgan the kick to the back. And a clothesline. Took him all the way over. He took him all the way over. Smothers is in bad, bad trouble here. Morgan ran him right into the ring post. Tracy Smothers may not be able to overcome this.
He's in a bad way. I'm going to tell you what, this Royal family, they taking it to him right here. These kids, the Young Pistols, he needs to get out there and see how his man is, because he is definitely hurt. And I know for one fact, Jimbo, that the Royal family smells a victory.
Remember, the referee has a 10 count. To exercise, he reaches 10, then the match will end, and the Royal family in this case would win it by a count out. Great right. Another sharp, stinging right hand, and Tracy Smothers, little spaghetti leg. There's the elbow. And he nails Armstrong to make sure.
Man, he's just beating up everybody.
They are. He needs to make sure Armstrong didn't make the tag. And now while the referee's putting Armstrong out, Royal family got some more cheap shots in. Morgan, Irish whip into the center of the ropes. Going for the bear hug. Again, look at the pacing of the match.
Well, they definitely dictate what we've seen a while ago when he took that bump outside and hit his back on that apron. Right now they're seizing this advantage, working on that back, but right now he's trying to regroup, come back just a little bit.
Tracy Smothers trying to fight back. Right hands, avoided that elbow, but he didn't avoid that. Smothers had to slap that canvas. 1, 2, and he got the right shoulder up.
Oh, that'll make your back crack, your liver quiver, and your knees freeze, I tell you.
There's a double team move. Double belly to back suplex by the Royal family. And it now may be just a matter of time until they can put Tracy Smothers away and rack up a very impressive victory here at the 3rd annual Wrestle War 91. Back into the bear hug.
I'm very impressed with the Royal family. As I said earlier, I think tonight they came here tonight in this war game situation, this Wrestle War 1991. They came here for a victory. They studied tapes, they got ready for this match, and they're taking it to them.
There's a tag. In comes Rip Morgan again, the southpaw. as we mentioned, backing Smothers up into the corner. They're going to keep Smothers as far away from the Young Pistols corner as possible. Another exchange. Very timely tags being made by the Royal family. Good double team move. And he almost beheaded him there. Lateral press, the legs grapevine. And Steve Armstrong couldn't stand it anymore. He interrupted the count.
Yeah, but I don't know. That might be just, you know, a little bit too late.
Another double team move. Armstrong kicked out on the runway here by Jacko Victory, while Morgan nails Smothers with the elbow. And now they're going for their coup de grace, that face first suplex. But drop kick there by Armstrong. Smothers is on top. Will he hold it? He does.
All right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, here are your winners, the Young Pistols.
Well, the Young Pistols, with an explosive move, pulled out a hard-fought victory dream.
Well, here you go right here. You're going to see a little flurry right here, taking it to him. But this match was dictated and was controlled by the Royal family. But the Young Pistols are going to take a tremendously well-earned victory with them, moves them up a notch in the standing, moves them up, getting them ready for World's titles, U.S. Tag Team titles. Right here you see a great move down on top. Young Pistols, 1, 2, 3, victory.
Tony Schiavone standing by with Diamond Dallas Page.
All right, thank you very much, Jim Ross and Dusty Rhodes. Yes, Diamond Dallas Page, the manager of the Fabulous Freebirds, a little bit later on, going after the World Tag Team title in Doom, and we saw it on Nationwide TV. You kind of tricked Teddy Long into this.
Genius, you gotta call it genius, am I right, Giovanni?
Well,
of course you do. The bottom line is, Teddy Long matching wits with Diamond Dallas Page? Get serious. Give me a break. There's no way that peanut head could match wits with me, brother. But I'm not even mad with Teddy Long. Who I do have the problem is World Championship Wrestling. Been looking over two of the greatest talents in the world, the Fabulous Freebirds. Well, brother, you're not looking over them anymore. I proved to the world that they would be the champions, because tonight they're going to drop Doom like a bad habit. Now, getting back to Long, these Copenhagen dipping, coupon clipping, draft beer drinking rednecks call him a peanut head. Well, it's quite obvious when he's got that little mind how I could.
Let me have this microphone right now. Let me say something to you, Dallas Page. I have had just about enough of you. Now let me say one thing right now. I thought you were my friend. I tried to give you the opportunity of a lifetime. But no, you duped me with the Freebird. So, yo, brother, check this out. Tonight, the Doom will walk out the World Tag Team Champions, and you're responsible for the rumor that's going around talking about Doom is splitting. Well, Doom ain't splitting, and tonight you're going to find out, and I'll see you down the road somewhere, because homie don't play that, buddy.
See you, homie. The bottom line is, 2, 1, it don't matter. The Doom is going to drop like a bad habit here tonight, and I'll prove it to the world.
All right, tempers are flaring in World Championship Wrestling. Back to action.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a special no disqualification match. It is set for one fall. Introducing first, accompanied by the executive director of the York Foundation, Alexandra York, from Vero Beach, Florida. He weighs 240 pounds, Terry Taylor.
Terry Taylor at 240 from Vero Beach, Florida. Led to the ring by Miss Alexandra York. She's not the most personable young lady that I've ever spoken with, and that man probably feels the same way, quite obviously does.
I'll tell you what, though, she's got an eye for talent. Terry Taylor is in my notion, one of the finest athletes in WCW, and I think that this is going to be the year that Terry Taylor makes a mark, finds himself, makes a mark for himself.
Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Minneapolis, Minnesota. He weighs 248 pounds, the Z-Man.
Great ovation from the young man from Minneapolis, Minnesota, the Z-Man. The Z-Man and Terry Taylor, as the fans look on here, develop quite a rivalry. And we have seen them in some very volatile situations. Thus, the reason and the need for a no disqualification match in this situation.
Well, I know one thing, Terry Taylor didn't come in this match tonight without having all the details laid out to him by the York Foundation. Z-Man knows too that tonight's the night. If he's ever going to do it, he needs to get it done here.
Both these men very evenly matched. We have seen them wrestle on a few of our great broadcasts along our network. As a matter of fact, they had a time limit draw. 1 week Taylor was disqualified. The next week the Z-Man was disqualified.
I know one thing there, Z-Man in that previous match you're talking about showed a little different side to him. He can get real mean as he has to, and he might have to get mean tonight with Terry Taylor.
Collar and elbow tie up, and Taylor threatening. The Z-Man will deliver. Taylor very quickly scoots out of bounds.
Exactly what I'm talking about. He spun him around, got ready to get mean, but Terry Taylor has studied this man very, very good.
There's Miss York. She's constantly inputting data into her computer, but she doesn't like anybody around while she's doing it, quite obviously.
Well, obviously she don't, but I know that she's got a lot of data in that computer. I looked at it a little bit earlier tonight.
High hip lock takeover by the Z-Man. Follows it up with a drop kick. Caught Taylor in the face.
Got him reeling and rocking right now. Needs to stay on him just a little bit.
Taylor, the son of a doctor from Vero Beach, Florida. Certainly doesn't like the... Oh, the Z-Man. That'll slap the taste right out of your mouth.
Hello, Terry Taylor. There you go. That's what I'm saying about the Z-Man. I said earlier, they are evenly matched. They are mostly the same size. They are both great competitors. But right there, Z-Man showed one thing, that meanness that he needs to be a champion, he does have.
The game plan that Miss York's computer has created for Terry Taylor in the eyes of the York Foundation is infallible. But Taylor seeming a little frustrated here at the early going because the Z-Man doesn't really care a heck of a lot about what the computer says. He knows it's going to be a one-on-one contest, and the best man's going to win this match. Taylor with a right hand. And the Z-Man retaliates. Taylor again rolling out of bounds.
Go get him, baby. Go get him. See, Taylor's seeking refuge. And refuge from the storm is the Z-Man. Z-Man needs to get after him, baby.
Taylor with a new hairstyle, new outlook on life. As Dusty Rhodes said, 1991 perhaps will be the year here in WCW that Terry Taylor really finds himself. And I think you're absolutely right. Side headlock there to the Z-Man taking Taylor over.
Well, like I said, there's two men that are outstanding to me in WCW 1991. Terry Taylor's one and Bobby Eaton's the other. These are two men that their roads have been different to where they are right now. But in coming to this spot that they're in right now, I think they're ready to obtain them goals.
Lateral press, he may have him, but Taylor kicks out. Another side headlock, Z-Man taking Taylor over. Z-Man has a 8-pound weight advantage in the contest. Both these men are unique to us to the fact that a modern athlete here in WCW, both of them, for the kids out there watching, have their college degrees. I think education, we all know, very, very important. On top, roll him over on his shoulders. Very sound strategy by the Z-Man. That headlock looks very simple, but man, it's an effective maneuver.
Well, I'll tell you what, when you get that thing on right, it can make it just a little quease there.
Z-Man concerned about Taylor breaking cleanly, and he does, surprisingly enough. Good officiating there by the referee, stepping in between those guys.
He needs some data. You know what he needs right now? He either needs his hair fixed or some data. He's getting data.
Well, she gave him something. He said, I got it.
I got it.
Okay,
I got it. She knows now.
She will make Leona Helmsley proud. She is a very staunch businesswoman, is Ms. York.
Staunch.
Staunch.
What is staunch?
Very stern.
Very stern.
Yeah, very authoritative. Taylor very authoritative with those right hands. Z-Man fights back. Remember, this match is a no disqualification event. Z-Man, Irish whip to the ropes. Taylor up for the lights. Z-Man on top. He may have him 1, 2, and Lee Scott got 2.5. Side headlock again. Taylor goes over. 1, 2.
Jimbo, you'll see little spurts here, what I call little spurts. Z-Man has used this headlock, but in the process of doing that, when Taylor goes out for that info, if you will, from the computer, Z-Man will come back with a real vicious attack, real quick attack, trying to take him out. And if you don't take him out, then he goes back to that headlock, wear him down a little bit more.
Taylor obviously wants to get back on the offensive when he goes out for those conferences with Miss York. Z-Man very smart to not to allow that to happen. Again, using that side headlock, and Taylor about a half a count away from getting pinned by the headlock.
He was just a half a count away from that, breaking him down.
Fans have seen many of the wrestlers with cauliflower ears. This is one of the main contributors of that. That forearm rubbing against those ears, breaking the cartilage. Again, Z-Man in a precarious place here. Will he break cleanly twice in a row? Absolutely not. The headbutt right to the face. Taylor using the headbutt. We haven't seen that move from him in quite some time.
I wonder if that is on the computer. I wonder if one of them things on the computer. Look at this move here.
Belly to back suplex by Terry Taylor. Taylor with a great move here. Fans, as we said, so many of the great stars have converged here. We've seen Jason Hervey, the Wonder Years, the great Muta here watching this event. Also, there is a former U.S. heavyweight champion, Nikita Koloff, former partner of my colleague, the American
one half of the
Dusty Rhodes.
Superpowers, tremendous United States heavyweight champion. I know he's here for a special thing tonight. Something around a new belt or something.
Terry Taylor using the television cord to choke the Z-Man. Taylor, he knows the rules very well. Like he said, what are you going to do, disqualify me?
Well, of course not. The referee there trying to get some type of order, but there's no order in this situation. The order of the day is Terry Taylor is taking over on the Z-Man. The Z-Man needs to fight 5 with 5.
Interesting interview that Tony Schiavone had earlier. Miss York says she is looking at expanding the York Foundation somewhere down the road. She's scouting, so to speak, and Taylor poked that thumb right into the eye of the Z-Man, who started another flurry, but Taylor cut him off.
Well, the difference between this flurry and the other one, he went back to that headlock, but now Terry Taylor's in control of this thing.
Nice backbreaker by Taylor. Very well executed. Taylor said this is it, but Z-Man's foot in the ropes. Still has his mental faculties about him to break the hold by using the rope. Z-Man, sunset flip, trying to get Taylor over. Taylor's trying to reach for the ropes, and almost got him. Z-Man got him down. 1, 2. Again, Taylor kicked out before 3. Z-Man's back is hurting, and that backbreaker, clothesline by Taylor.
Well, we've seen this match change. We've seen Z-Man take control, and slowly Terry Taylor started to work on that back and that neck and that part of your body there, and it's starting to break him down just a little bit. I think, too, that we mentioned earlier about the fatigue factor. These guys are in tremendous shape. When I say fatigue factor, I don't mean that they're getting tired. I mean that there's so much adrenaline flowing sometimes, you get a hurry of yourself, get ahead of yourself.
Reverse chin lock, almost a camel clutch-like maneuver by Terry Taylor. As Miss York looks on, she seems to be a little bit more confident right now, a little bit more at ease as to what is transpiring. You know, fans, we're going to be going to Japan in March, and as we mentioned, one of the gentlemen representing New Japan Pro Wrestling, former world's junior heavyweight champion, there's Hiro Matsuda. He'll be speaking with Tony Schiavone and the great Muta a little bit later in the broadcast. Taylor missed that forearm, but the Z-Man didn't miss his. Taylor up and over. No disqualification, remember, in this contest. Taylor, single leg, kicks him down, sets him down, right hand. Both men fighting outside. Z-Man and Taylor exchanging right hands. Z-Man ran face first into the security railing. Great rivalry, as we mentioned, existing here. And plus Terry Taylor, Miss York's first major pay-per-view representing her York Foundation. Very important for that organization. There's a lateral press. 1. Got 2, Lee Scott says.
Well, from what I hear, it's tremendous company, a lot of money involved, a lot of money behind Terry Taylor. Terry Taylor needs to take a victory home for the York Foundation.
Lateral press again, and Taylor couldn't find the winning combination. Z-Man will not quit, I can tell you that. The former WCW World Television Champion certainly would like to regain that title at some point in time. There's the Irish whip, and Taylor caught him coming out with a clothesline. And again, Z-Man able to kick out. And Taylor now arguing with the referee that the count was too slow. He's probably getting a little frustrated. A lot of 2 counts by Taylor, a lot of near falls. Z-Man with a neck breaker. We saw Bobby Eaton use that earlier. The Z-Man,
excuse me, Jimbo, Z-Man used it very effectively. He needs to get up now, regroup, and go for a victory here if he can.
follows up with the right hand. Irish whipping Taylor in. Oh, he caught him big time with that super kick. Almost took Taylor out of his boots. 1, 2, and Taylor's in the ropes. If he'd been in the center of the ring there, Dust, I think he'd be pinned right now.
I think he'd be pinned myself. He had him beat right here. Let's see what he's doing here now.
Power slam by the Z-Man. Terry Taylor in trouble. 1, 2 and a half. Single leg pickup by Taylor. Taylor says he's tough.
Yeah.
Karate kick by the Z-Man.
Beautiful. Go for the pin, Z-Man. Go for the pin.
The Z-Man won the TV title by using a drop kick off the top rope. Miss York is up on the apron. The Z-Man with crossbody on Terry Taylor. He may have him, but Miss York has the referee distracted.
That's not in the computer. What's going on here? Turn around, referee.
This is a rookie referee. Miss York taking advantage. The Z-Man said, will you come back in here and count the man down? Taylor grabbing the tights. He's got him again, and he's going to get a victory.
Ladies and gentlemen, here's your winner, the computerized man of the 1990s, Terry Taylor.
Well, Miss York had a lot to say about this one. Taylor trying to get a cheap shot on the Z-Man. Taylor up and over, but he's got the victory here at Wrestle War.
And a victory it is. I tell you right there, that was a hard-fought contest. Right here is the first move, tremendous move off the top rope. Crossbody right there, the referee goes down here. 1, 2, doesn't get the 3. And then you see right here from behind with the tights, Terry Taylor, 1, 2, 3 for the York Foundation.
We are all very excited that the month of March begins the WCW Rolling Thunder Tour 91. It begins on March 1st and goes all through the month of March. On March 21st, it makes a stop in Tokyo at the Egg Dome. It's going to be quite an event. Now, that event, of course, is in conjunction with New Japan Pro Wrestling. Mr. Hiro Matsuda is here with us, and it's going to be quite an event coming to the Egg Dome.
Yes, March 21st, more than 50,000 people are waiting for.
More than 50,000 fans will be waiting for that big event in Tokyo as the WCW Rolling Thunder Tour comes your way. The Great Muta, of course, is with us. He will be going up against Sting. It's a man he knows very well. Be another great confrontation. And this time, he will have Sting in Japan, in Tokyo, on his own home turf.
Yes, he has a great advantage because more than 50,000 people are behind him. So he's going to defeat the Sting.
He will defeat Sting, and you hear it from Mr. Hiro Matsuda. So there you have it, fans. It's the Rolling Thunder Tour 91. It'll be coming to Japan March 21st. Now, we'll be able to see it exclusively on pay-per-view, in the month of April, the Japan Super Show. And what an event it is going to be. The Great Muta against Sting. And it is going to be tremendous. Right now, let's go back to the ring.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a special return grudge bout. It is set for one fall. Introducing first, from Barker, Texas, weighing 309 pounds, Stan the Lariat Hansen.
Well, he's the man that ran Missy Hyatt out of the locker room.
Oh, I'll tell you what,
he's got a hell of a challenge. He does.
He has got a hell of a challenge. I'm going to tell you, I've been waiting on this one, boy, because I know the battle lines have been drawn here. These are two big, bad men, and they're getting ready to get it on, baby.
Dan Hansen, as we know in this match that promoters have signed a big rematch from the Tokyo Egg Dome months ago.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent, weighing 404 pounds, Big Van Vader.
Van Vader and Stan Hansen had one of the most brutal brawls that I personally have ever witnessed. Both men had to be hospitalized soon after it was over. this is the rematch that the world has waited on.
They big and bad and they ugly, and they get ready to get it on right here. I'm telling you, live and in color, brother. I mean, button down the hatches, get in your seats, take a deep seat and a far-away look, because this ain't gonna be pretty.
Van Vader in his ceremonial headdress there. The eyes are still red in the headdress. £404. Hansen, 309. 2 super heavyweights.
Here we go, let's get on with it.
And Vader grabbing Hansen in that bear hug, brings him all the way outside already. They're right out on the rampway. Vader with those right hands, nailing Hansen. This one will not be pretty. You're not going to see any fireman carry takeovers here. A low blow, a kick below the belt by Hansen, a big chop on Van Vader. He caught him with that lariat. Big Van Vader almost over the top rope, back in the ring.
Dump him in, baby, dump him in. I'm telling you, they're going for it here.
Tobacco all over the ring. Hansen spit that out before he started. Ramming Vader's head into the top turnbuckle. Another chop there. This one is going to be physically intense, to say the least.
Whoa!
Woo! What a
Did you hear that blow? Whoa, baby! Call a law.
Vader with those big right hands. Look at the size of Van Vader. 404 pounds. Going for the pin. 1, 2, and Hansen kicks out. The tobacco hanging out of Hansen's mouth.
I'll tell you what, the lariat. We talking about Texas right here.
Irish whip by Vader.
Oh!
Catching Hansen in the corner there.
I mean, this whole building shook, not just the ring. The whole building shook.
You know, Des, quite frankly, I don't see how this match could go very long. How much could these guys take of beating each other? Just hammering and kicking and punching.
I tell you what, I seen that the match that was held in Japan, and I seen these two guys battle for good on about 30 minutes. I mean, they got after it, and they were just into it the whole time. And this power move right here is very important, because I think Vader is trying to get his breath just a little bit before he goes with another one of them super blasts in the corner. They going outside with it now.
Vader tossing Hansen outside. Vader on the apron. Catching him again. Hansen kicks Vader in the midsection, chops him in the chest.
Whoa!
Vicious clothesline. Right hand by Hansen. Vader with a headbutt. Hansen is weakened, as you can see, staggers back into the ring. Right hand by Vader, measures it, hits him again.
Man, I tell you what, he is measuring him off. I'm talking about a big old paw, about twice the size of a normal hand.
Hansen has him there. Hansen got him up. Belly to back suplex by Stan Hansen. Suplexing a 404-pounder.
I mean, that's the low. Just get him up. Here's the way. Here we go.
1, 2 and a half. Boy, Randy Anderson looks like a small child in there with these guys.
He is a small child. These are men, big men, bad men, ugly men, vicious men, and right now they're getting at it toe to toe.
Hansen using the ropes for some added leverage, drops the elbow on the big masked man. 1, 2. Vader's power's out.
I could be wrong here, Jimbo, but I think that suplex back there took a little wind out of Big Vader. You know what I'm talking about? I think Stan right now has the upper hand. He needs to stay with him, because this big old boy here, if you let him out, he's going to be wild.
He's taking our box here. They got chairs. I know they're a little close to me. Get the heck out of here. Get the hell out of us. I don't want them around here. They're too big. Watch that chair. Watch it.
Whoa, yeah, man, I'm telling you, we're right in amongst them. We're right in amongst them here.
They're exchanging blows. I don't get paid for this kind of. You may be used to this. I'm not.
Man, I'm telling you. Woo. That got me flowing there.
Yeah, I'm flowing too. And I don't know. I can't tell you how much I'm flowing.
Brother, they knocked my Cavassier over here. I mean my water.
Right hand by Hansen. If there's anything that's not tied down out here, guys, take it to the back. Good grief.
I told you this is going to be a barn burner. They're coming back this way.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm about to go the other way here. I don't need to be
Yeah, I'm retired. I don't need to be in it either.
Again, later that big forearm. Got Hanson up. Slams him, good gosh. Gut first, right across,
baby.
and ribs and all. He may have broken some ribs right there. He dropped him right across the railing. The elbow to the solar plexus. Hanson's got bruises and whelps all over him, and so does Van Vader.
I mean, I'm talking about getting it on. They're getting it on. We talking about pain, blues, and agony here. Big Stan got to get himself up there because I know the fight ain't left him. I know it's there, but them ribs gotta be hurting, Jimbo. They gotta be hurting.
All I know is the only thing between me and Van Vader was the American dream. Thank goodness for that for me. Throwing these chairs around here. What's wrong with this guy? They're both crazy. I've never seen anything like this in my entire career. Hanson now pulling Vader back out. And he's now taking him to the stairs. Those heavy wooden stairs there. Vader face first there, Dream.
Lordy, exploded. Whoa, look at this here. I'm talking about a fierce battle. We ain't talking about nothing pretty here. We ain't talking about wrestling hoe here. We talking about two big old boys that just out here having a good time. I don't know how good a time it is, but they out here for the fight.
It's like one of those Saturday night specials down in Austin, isn't it?
Boy, you ain't just a bird dogging it.
Van Vader back in the ring. Hanson, they're just beating each other up. I mean, literally beating each other up.
Oh, Pee Wee tried to get in the middle of it right there.
Headbutting each other right there.
I don't know how much longer Pee Wee let this thing go on here. Whoa, watch out, here comes old Pee Wee.
Pee Wee thrown outside. Be careful, Pee Wee. Pee Wee's gonna disqualify both of them. Anderson's gonna disqualify both of them.
Yeah.
I can't blame him, Green.
Yeah. I'll tell you that, I knew that was coming because they've been in and out, they've been after it. What's going on here though now?
Fans not too happy about that decision, but the referee had no alternative.
Ladies and gentlemen, both wrestlers have been disqualified. It is a double disqualification.
Vader, that big forearm off the top rope. That's 400 pounds. I've never seen anybody 400 pounds come off the top rope in my life. Well, we're going to keep it right here. Vader went for the big splash, and
I
Hanson
tell you what,
rolled out
this
of the way.
thing ain't over, Jimbo. I guarantee you this ain't over.
It may be a double disqualification officially, but this fight is still on. Football tackle by Big Stan Hanson. Flattens Van Vader. Hanson now, that bull rope. He's going to try to choke Vader out. It may take the border guards and militia all to break this one up.
There ain't a lot of people running out here to stop this thing either, and I don't blame them.
Vader, Hanson's got that rope around his neck. Takes him over the top
Took
rope.
him like a bale of hay there. Look at this. Man, they better secure the back area because I think these two men ain't through right here.
Now Vader's got Hanson by the throat. He's going to drag him to the back.
He's dragging him back.
They may fight all the way to Scottsdale.
Oh, Mesa.
They're still beating each other up. Not a surprise. It ended in a double disqualification. I don't know what's going to take to settle this between these two guys, but regular rules won't ever do it.
WCW live and in color right here. This is what it's all about.
Fans, good grief. Well, look out in the back. That's all I can tell you. Look out back there.
Boy, look at this move right here. This is a tremendous move. This guy over 400 pounds. What a tremendous move. Look at him now. They're rolling around back there in the back now. We're watching the slow-mo here. People are standing on top of their chairs. I'm going crazy. This thing, I'm telling you, they still after it.
And here's more about Super Brawl 91. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that will be on May the 19th, WCW Super Brawl. We'll talk more about that in the program. They're still fighting back there in the back, Stan Hanson and Big Van Vader. But Dust, coming up in just a moment, it's a battle for the United States Heavyweight Championship. Dangerous Dan Spivey to challenge the Total Package.
Total Package, Lex Luger, United States Heavyweight Champion. Dan Spivey one-on-one live and in color right here. U.S. title. It's going to be a tremendous matchup. They still getting after back here.
Well, we want to clear the runway there so we can get our next match in the ring. Stan Hansen not too cooperative there, but this is the match that Dan Spivey has trained long and hard for. He says he's ready to win the title tonight.
I think for Dan Spivey to take a step up the ladder, United States heavyweight title has to come to Dan Spivey tonight right here in this building. Lex Luger's got his work cut out for him.
We've got 2 championship matches left, plus the War Games right now. Let's go back up to our ring announcer, Gary Michael Capetta, and the United States Heavyweight Championship.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the United States Heavyweight Championship. It is set for one fall. Your referee, Nick Patrick. Introducing first the challenger. From Tampa, Florida, he weighs 312 pounds. Dangerous Dan Spivey.
Dangerous Dan Spivey making his way to the ring. You know, fans, during the program, we took a look at Nikita Koloff, former great tag team partner of Dusty Rhodes, here watching this event. And a little bit later, there's going to be a brand new championship belt being presented to the winner of this match. You know a little bit more about that, Dustin.
The United States heavyweight title belt. There's been a new, here it costs $20,000 belt that has been made, I know, tonight. And I hear that Nikita Koloff, the former champion, my super partner, tremendous athlete from Russia, New Russia, if you will have that belt tonight to give to the winner of this match.
And ladies and gentlemen, his opponent from Chicago, Illinois, weighing 275 pounds. He is the United States Heavyweight Champion, the Total Package, Lex Luger.
Great ovation for the United States Heavyweight Champion.
Tremendous ovation. He looks tremendous too, baby.
As we said, the winner of this match will receive that new belt. And we understand Nikita Koloff's going to be involved in that presentation. He was a great U.S. champion as well.
Well, the U.S. heavyweight title was always a tremendous thing with WCW, and I know that tonight is a big night for Lex Luger. He's in great shape. Spivey's in great shape. Got one hell of a matchup right here.
Still to come, the battle for the World Tag Team Championship, and then, of course, War Games. All that's still to come here tonight on the 3rd annual Wrestle War 91. As we mentioned, we'll be back with you on a major pay-per-view broadcast on the May the 19th, the WCW Super Brawl. This is the last time you'll be looking at that championship belt on the pay-per-view, as it will be replaced by that $20,000.
That $20,000 of gold, United States heavyweight title.
Big power match here, no doubt. Spivey likes to use a side slam. Luger likes to use his human torture rack. Both men big and strong. Spivey 6'8", 312. Luger 6'5", 275. Collar and elbow tie up, test of strength. Feeling out process here in the early going of the contest. Spivey, another southpaw, really nailed Luger. Couple of left hands right to the face. Luger reverses the Irish whip, sends Spivey in, elevates the big man. And Luger catches him with a football block. Another football block by Luger. Getting that momentum, and a clothesline. Spivey reeling from that powerful onslaught.
I'll tell you what, Lex Luger looks tremendous tonight, as I said earlier. Used that word 3 times, but it is a fact. That's the only way to describe it. We're going to see where Spivey's at right now. Early in this match, we're going to find out how bad he wants this U.S. title.
Spivey already working on the back. As we said, he likes to use that side slam. Catching Luger, the atomic drop. And Luger blocked that, I think. Got Spivey up into a belly-to-back suplex. Boy, that's a load to get up. He's going for it. 1, 2, and Spivey's got that shoulder up. Both these men come to WCW from outstanding football backgrounds, collegiately and professionally. Spivey played in the NFL for the New York Jets. Luger played 7 years in Canada and the United States Football League.
Well, I'll tell you what, they're both great competitors, but we're in a different league right here. We're professional wrestling, WCW style right here for the U.S. title.
You know, as we talked about earlier, that when you wrestle a southpaw, and that's something Luger's got to contend with here. Oh, he contended with that quite well. Caught Spivey coming in right to the face. That big foot. Luger the right hand. Make it 3. Spivey still not down. And he's a monster. Finally goes down after 4 hard rights.
I tell you what, now Dan Spivey's a comer. He can take it, brother, and he can dish it out.
Hip lock by Luger. And Luger tangled up in the ropes. Spivey dropped out of sight there.
Brother, he went right on the other side in that other War Game ring there. I mean, he landed over there. Right now, Spivey needs to cease the moment here. He needs to think about what he's doing, grab a hold of Luger while he's down.
Referee here, senior referee Nick Patrick, our supervisor of officials, signed this championship contest as Spivey suplexes Luger back into the ring. Spivey now turning it up a notch. He'll be very methodical. Kicking Luger in the ribs there.
It's okay to take your time, but don't take too much time, because the wolf will come up to bite you.
Side salto. No, he's going into a pile driver.
Whoa!
Inverted pile driver. This may be all already. And Luger kicked out. Can you believe that? Luger kicked out from that pile driver. But what a long-term effect will it have on him as this match progresses? That was a big move by Spivey. Big left. Man, he come from left field on that one.
I'll tell you what, that'll scramble your brains right here now. Like you said, I don't know what kind of effect it's going to have, but Spivey needs to really stay on him here.
Spivey, bad neck breaker. Now on top, that's 312 on him. Luger just barely able to kick out. Reverse chin lock. And I think something the fans may overlook, that Luger's got to carry that weight now, Spivey in that reverse chin lock. That's a big move.
A good man will put that reverse chin lock on you and put all that weight down on the back pressure of your neck, take you right down, cut off your breath. It is a tremendous move. Spivey's doing just what he needs to be doing right now, not getting in too big a hurry, taking control of the situation.
Spivey kicks him in the rib. DDT'd him right there. We haven't seen Spivey use that move. 1-2, and Luger kicked out again. Superhuman effort by the United States heavyweight champion Lex Luger.
Anytime you get in a big game, they got to be moves you hadn't used. That was one of them right there. Spivey has control of the situation. The U.S. title is looking straight at him if he can stay on top of it. The people are going nuts here, baby.
Great crowd here in Phoenix, Arizona. We thank you for being with us at home as Lex Luger is fighting back. His United States Heavyweight Championship hangs in the balance here. Big headbutt by Dan Spivey. And again, Luger is on the defensive. Lex Luger is hurt. And Big Dan Spivey has one thing on his mind, and that's to lead Phoenix, Arizona as the new United States Heavyweight Champion. He wants to wear that $20,000 belt out of here. Follows him in with a clothesline. This is it right here.
Baby.
1, 2, Luger kicked out. Somehow, some way, Luger is kicking out of those 2 counts. Great strength.
We got a good one going here. I'll tell you, Lex Luger needs to bring himself back up to par here, or halfway to par. Spivey's doing everything that he needs to do to be United States Heavyweight Champion here tonight.
The second of 3 championships that will be decided here tonight at Wrestle War. Spivey, Luger moved out of the way. He may get him right here. 1, 2, and Spivey was 6 inches away from losing. Back up very quickly, though. Catching Luger with that left hand.
Danny Spivey's all offense right now. Needs to stay all offense to win this match.
Hear those kicks in the back. Got a lot of authority there, man. Pointed right above us here, Dream. And Luger's back. See the contusions on his back from those kicks by Dan Spivey.
He got him blocked. He got him blocked, I believe.
Luger trying to set him up. Will he block it? Yes, he does. He got him up. 312 pounds.
He needs to get over. He needs to get over, Jimbo. Roll over, baby. Just roll over.
Luger not able to capitalize, not able to follow up after the punishment from Lex Spivey. And Spivey again is the first man to his feet.
There you go. Dan's there on top right now. But of course, from that pile driver, Luger's not been the same, Jimbo.
Spivey now, he's going for the top rope. Another high-risk move. He caught him.
This could
off
be
the
it, Jimbo.
top.
Call it, baby.
We're going to have a new U.S. champion. 1, 2, and Luger
Whoa.
kicks out. Can you believe that? Somehow, Luger kicked out again. He's got to be going on guts right now, Dream.
I'll tell you what, that's why he's the United States heavyweight champion and one of the premier competitors in this great sport.
Neck breaker by Spivey. Throwing everything at Luger but the kitchen sink. On top for the lateral press. 1 and another near fall. He had a 2 count there. But you don't go the pay window on 2 counts. You got to have 3.
He has taken a tremendous amount of pressure on his head, neck, and shoulders. That area that the pile driver earlier in the match had caused. Right now, Spivey's breaking him down. He's using him as pressure points. He knows right now that he's got him in a lot of trouble.
He used that pile driver first. He used the DDT. He's worked on Luger's neck and his spine. And we know that Spivey uses that side slam to perfection. And his game plan is coming very, very clear as this match progresses.
He's not in a hurry. That's the thing that impresses me about this thing right here.
Caught Luger right in the face, that big boot. 1, 2, and Luger kicked out again. Amazing effort being displayed by the United States heavyweight champion Lex Luger. And now Spivey trying to get him up again for another pile driver. Luger extends the legs, trying to block it. He's got great strength, but he can't block it this time. He tried to block it, but he couldn't. The second pile driver. The second pile driver. Luger kick.
Oh,
that was,
baby.
We're inches away.
Here he comes. Here he comes.
He may be mentally out of it. He's got a very blank.
He's out of it. He's walking out of it, baby, but he's there. He's there. WCW live right here, baby.
Look at Luger, look in the eyes of Dan Spivey. Spivey, those heavy right left hands.
There he comes. Oh, man, what a tremendous fighting on guts alone is what it's all about.
Belly-to-belly suplex by Dangerous Dan Spivey. He's on top. He got 2 out of it. Oh, what a contest. 2 big heavyweights wrestling for one of the most prestigious championships in the land, the United States heavyweight title.
I'll tell you what, I cannot understand how Lex Luger is still fighting in this thing, only because I know him, what kind of man he is. But he took some tremendous blows to the head, to the shoulders, and to the neck. Dan Spivey's in control of the situation here now. He's cutting off the blood supply to his head. He's got to be, Luger right now has got to be just halfway here. All that's making him is driving him. Maybe these people, they used to drive me. They used to give me that adrenaline to be champion, to do something. Maybe the same thing is flowing through the veins of Lex Luger right now.
Spivey, as we said, with that reverse chin lock, but he's also exerting his weight on the shoulders, the neck of Lex Luger, making Luger.
He might have him out. He might have him out here, Jimbo. He might have him out.
He may have him right here. You're right. Look at the expression on Spivey's face. He feels like he's just moments away from becoming the United States heavyweight champion. Luger up on 1 knee.
Wow, brother, this is where it's at.
Luger back up now, trying to relieve some of that pressure. The big elbows down the ribs of Dangerous Dan.
Tremendous move by a big man. I mean, the only way to put that is a tremendous, tremendous move.
Japanese arm drag there by Dangerous Dan Spivey, who is a major star not only here in WCW, but in Japan as well. Went for the ropes. Spivey, the former Georgia Bulldog. And Luger caught him in right across the top rope. It's no disqualification. Good call by the referee there.
Tremendous call, I'll tell you now. Spivey's hurt a little bit. Them ribs are hurt.
Luger slammed him down on the top rope. Spivey then bounced to the outside. No disqualification. Luger back now. He's working on the ribs. Right hand to the head. Another one to the face. Luger 3 times and Spivey is down. And now the total package. Trying to get some added momentum. He's on the second turnbuckle. The big man with a clothesline off that second turnbuckle. And Luger is up. The adrenaline is rushing through his
pumped,
brain.
baby.
His
He's
body.
Pumped. This has been a good one, man. I'm telling you, this has been a great one. What a comeback by Lex Luger. What a comeback.
This crowd is going crazy here in Phoenix. Spivey now is hurt. Can Luger take advantage? Spivey shot Luger right out between the ropes. Mark of a veteran. He distanced himself from him. Luger trying to sunset flip. Spivey, that big left hand. Man, that left hand, that hand on his arm's like a ham hock.
I tell you what, I know Dan Spivey. I mean, right now what he's thinking, I know that he had him. He's thinking, I had him. I got to go back and get him.
Both men with clothesline. Now, interesting situation here. Both men have a 10 count. Just like if they're outside, they got a 10 count here.
Yeah, they did starting to move now. Spivey, I think, has got a little more right now. He's got a little more left in him at this point.
Boy, if you could incapacitate Spivey's left hand, you'd be one up on him, but that's tall order. Luger with his right. Man, the fatigue factor and the pain and the challenging, physically challenging contest here. Both men colliding. Man, that's like a big-time blow at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, right here's where we're talking about fatigue. Fatigue setting in right here. These men have been battling long and hard. Right now, Lex Luger looks like he's gonna, he's going to the top there. This is a high-risk maneuver. Here comes Danny Spivey.
This is not Luger's forte. Spivey got him, Luger rolled through it. He rolled through it, he's gonna hold him. Luger wins it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winner and still United States Heavyweight Champion, the total package, Lex Luger.
What a victory for Lex Luger, the United States Heavyweight Champion, in one of the hardest fought victories of his entire career, Dream. And you gotta hand it to Dangerous Dan Spivey. He put up one heck of a fight.
Well, Dan Spivey's gonna be back, I'll tell you that. He had the victory, it was close there right here. You see the clothesline? Lex Luger now has taken some tremendous blows to the neck. He had been out on 2 or 3 different occasions right here. Spivey goes for the win, Luger hangs on, you got a 1, 2, 3. One of the greatest matches I have ever witnessed.
Tremendous victory for the total package Lex Luger, who will soon be joining Tony Schiavone for this very special ceremony.
All right, Jim Dusty, thank you very much. You're right, a very special ceremony, and we are here with Grizzly Smith, representative of World Championship Wrestling, of course, former U.S. Heavyweight Champion Nikita Koloff, and we are going to present right now to Lex Luger $20,000 gold U.S. Heavyweight title bout. Here's Lex Luger. Congratulations for a great win. And to make the presentation right now, the former champion Nikita Koloff.
Lester, I just want to say that it was a pleasure watching that match. I congratulate you on a great victory. I've got something here for you, Lester. I know you've been waiting for this. I take a lot of pride and a great pleasure in giving this to you.
Oh, good grief, what's he doing?
What is that? Nikita, what's he thinking here?
He hit Luger right in the face with that new belt.
Why? For crying out loud, why in the world would you do that?
Why? You ask me why? I'll tell you why. For 2 years, I sit in my gym in North Carolina, and I watch these titles change hands back and forth. And I said to myself, Nikita, there's one title you have not had around your waist. Well, you know what, Tony Schiavone? I talked to the championship committee, and you know what they said to me? They said, Nikita, they said, you have been retired for 2 years. You have to prove to us that you need a match against the world champion. Prove to us. Prove to you. I'll prove something to you. You know what I have to prove to you? There's the proof right there. Lex Luger. What better way than to prove that to Lex Luger, the man who stole the U.S. title from me 4 years ago. So you know what? You know what? Shut your mouth, Tony. You know what? You shut your mouth. You shut your mouth. Hey, Lex Luger, I'm gonna take the belt back where it belongs, to Nikita Koloff.
All right, what a turn of events. Now let's go back to the ring.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is for the WCW World Tag Team Championship. It is set for one fall. Introducing first the challengers. They are accompanied by Diamond Dallas Page and the Diamond Dolls from Bat Street, USA, in Atlanta, Georgia. Total combined weight, 480 pounds. The greatest rock and roll band of all time, the Fabulous Freebirds.
Well, that's quite an entourage there, Dream, but we have to refer back. This Nikita Koloff was your friend.
I'm gonna tell you what, I never seen anything like that. Lex Luger had a tremendous match. Nikita Koloff, I guess, is trying to prove a point, trying to make a statement. It was the wrong way to make a statement. I'm very disappointed in Nikita Koloff. I'm going on record right now as saying that. I don't understand it. I'm gonna try to find out also, as you are, what's really behind this thing.
Diamond Dolls with Diamond Dallas Page, who really duped Theodore Long into signing this championship event. Jimmy Jam Garvin and Michael Hayes are former World Tag Team Champions.
Got some good-looking brown sugar there, I'll tell you.
Well, Diamond Dallas got a mink coat on.
Welcome, my friends, to the show that never ends. Good God, we're live and in color. Diamond Dallas Page, the Diamond Dolls, and the next World Tag Team Champions, the Fabulous Freebirds, baby. Ooh, good God. That's right, live and in color here in Phoenix. Diamond Dallas Page is all over the place. He's here and there and everywhere. He can't be all places at one time, though. Gotta take care of business. So, shut up. So I had to incorporate another man into the plan. A man who eats stone cold cake and zaps lightning with bread, Daddy-O. Out with the old, in with the new. Hold on to your hats, Dad. I got something for you. Good God, break it down one time. He's standing tall. He's looking good. Good God, he ought to be in Hollywood. The road boss himself, Big Daddy Dink.
Big Daddy Dink.
Big Daddy Dink.
With his lovely Diamond Dolls. Big Daddy Dink. We'll be taking care of business on the road. Good God.
Oh, what a sight that is.
Oh, man, look out here. I'm talking about Big Daddy Dink. There he is. A reject from, I don't know what he's a reject from. Look at it.
I'd like to see him on a Harley.
Oh,
he did with those three-wheelers.
Yeah, he got some fine-looking ladies with him, too.
Big Daddy Dink, the road boss.
The new road boss. They having quite a party here, aren't they?
Well, this entourage will be challenging the very controversial World Tag Team Champions. And the fans have been following our broadcast know there's no great peace and harmony in that camp. Let's go from Gary Capetta.
And ladies and gentlemen, the opponents of the Fabulous Freebirds, the godfather of professional wrestling, Theodore R. Long, presents. They are the WCW World Tag Team Champions, Ron Simmons, Hacksaw Butch Reed, the Team of Doom.
Well, these teams, this team right here has had a lot of controversy in their camp. They allegedly have made their peace. They allegedly are together. And for the sake of their titles, they best be.
I know one thing, the controversy around these guys. These two guys are tremendous athletes. I know what went down with Ron Simmons. I know what went down with Reed. But Teddy Long said we're together.
Right now to you, tonight, Diamond Dallas Page, the Fabulous Free Girls are going to find out that Doom are the real World Tag Team Champions, because homie don't play that.
Homie don't play that,
Homie
Dream.
don't play no rock and roll.
Well, after we get the pomp and circumstance out of the ring, I think we're going to see one heck of a tag team championship contest here.
I think what I'm figuring from this, Jimbo, now that Diamond Dallas Page has turned this over, let me get this right, to the road boss, Big Daddy Dink, who's now the road boss, and going to take care of business in house. Whoa! My goodness gracious.
Hey!
Long, tall fella.
Well, I guess Big Daddy Dink, the road boss, will stay here at ringside, and Diamond Dallas and the Diamond Dolls will watch this from a safer vantage point.
I'll tell you what, That's what I'm gonna tell you what. Freebirds better have a game plan. They better have a game plan.
Michael Hayes will start with Ron Simmons. Of course, Simmons, who is Burt Reynolds' favorite wrestler, they tell me. They're Florida State alumnus.
I don't know. I just got a lot of time for Ron Simmons. I don't agree with what everything's going on and what he's doing and where he fell into. But Ron Simmons and Reed, I mean, they have the ability to be as good and as bad as they want to be. And Ron Simmons is truly a tremendous competitor.
Collar and elbow tie-up, and Simmons uses power to throw Hayes to the canvas, and Hayes, I'll tell you, neither one of these teams are fan favorites, which is quite obvious. Not going to be too scientific here. Irish whip. Another Irish whip to the other side. Simmons got Hayes up in that bear hug, and a spine buster slam. He may beat him right here, 1-2.
Showtime, baby.
Out.
That was showtime.
He was number 50 for the Seminoles down at Florida State. Sports Illustrated's Defensive Lineman of the Year. And Hayes caught him.
Ooh.
Big time left hand.
Yes, sir. He's got a good left hand.
And a bulldog. Now Hayes going for the cover. Hayes may beat Simmons here. And Simmons powered out. Big chop by Hayes. Back in Simmons' end. Simmons reverses it. Power slam on P.S. Hayes. Jimmy Jam came off the top, and he was power slammed. Garvin rolling outside to Big Daddy Deke.
They out to the boss. They out with Big Daddy Deke. They need to get out there and talk about it. Ron Simmons single-handedly nearly beat both these men.
Tonight, you understand? Okay. Calm down.
Big Daddy Deke says calm down.
Yeah, tone down, calm down.
Freebirds are colorfully attired. Doom in basic black.
Basic black, and I'm gonna tell you what, they are bad to the bone, baby.
Jimmy Jam Garvin in. Oh, Garvin's challenging Hacksaw Butch Reed.
And Reed said, let me have him. Bring him on.
Reed said, please tag me. Jimmy Jam with those knees to the midsection. Garvin with a big flurry on Hacksaw Butch Reed. Backs him into the corner. Reed to the Irish whip there. Oh, he blocked that.
Ooh, whoa, baby, he cleaned his block, what he did.
Reed, that sharp, stinging right hand. Just with that elbow. Sunset flip by Jimmy Jam Garvin. 1, 2, and Reed freed himself. Of course, the Freebirds have that one big deciding factor. That's a DDT. They can use it in tandem or individually, but that's the difference maker.
I think we do forget sometimes watching the Freebirds because of all their glamour when they come out, their music, and all the people that are with them and their entourage, if you will. They are truly great competitors. They have been champion before. Jimmy Garvin is a tremendous guy, and they're going to be hard to beat, I'm telling you.
Tag made. Blind tag there. Reed not aware of it, I don't think. Garvin took his time coming in there. Oh, look at the streak. Oh, that left hand. Hayes caught him with the left out of the military press. Again, Garvin trying to get the advantage. And it's Reed with the reversal. Oh, he's strong. He just muscled him up.
That's all he did. He did just muscle him up.
Garvin trying to fight out of it, but Reed just too strong. Took him right down the backbreaker. And we've talked about power wrestlers throughout this program and guys that like to use high-impact moves. Well, I think Doom put a chapter in that book. Double arm suplex, again working on the back. Reed on top, he's going for it. And Garvin kicked out.
I don't see no signs here of Doom having any problem with their attitude tonight, I guarantee you that. And that's going to be a hard road to go for the Freebirds if that's a true statement.
Well, they were obligated to defend this match, this championship in this match. And apparently if there were any problems, which obviously there has been some, Theodore Long has been able to reconciliate those two
Got
gentlemen.
it all worked out. Great teams come back together. Great teams do squabble. Great teams are champions, and these guys are champions.
Hayes came in momentarily, and Garvin on the outside. Teddy Long directed traffic out there. Well, Garvin's at Reed's mercy out here on the floor. Slammed him on the floor. Michael Hayes around. Trying to help his partner some.
Yeah, Doom looks good. They're on top of the game. They've taken direction from Teddy Long very well here.
You get the feeling that this one, with all four guys here, and Big Daddy Dink here, and Teddy Long here, this one could disintegrate at any time. Both teams are very volatile, very explosive. As powerful Ron Simmons, former nose tackle. Played 2 Orange Bowls, ramming Garvin's face right into that foot of Reed, and Reed comes in. He played outside linebacker for the Chiefs. He knows what it's all about.
Whoa, there it is. There it is, Jimbo.
But Garvin unable to pin him. Hayes is dying to make the tag. Garvin caught Reed with that DDT, but Garvin unable to make the tag. Reed better make the tag here, and he does.
Comes the fresh man, Big Ron's in there now.
Oh, good baby! What a spine buster!
Whoa!
And a kick to the head by Michael Hayes.
My friend, he is out. I mean, this man is out.
Then he folded Garvin up like an accordion.
Whoa!
Another power slam. Big Daddy Dink up on the apron. Reed is in there.
Jimmy Garvin is out. Jimmy Garvin is out. He is out.
Garvin is having a lot of trouble even coming to his knees.
What's going on back here now? Look at this. Teddy Long threw something in there. Whoa, brother.
Reed has an international object, as they say. He nailed Simmons with it.
He's getting there. Hey, Jimmy Garvin got pushed on him.
Garvin don't even know what's going on. Reed hit Simmons inadvertently with that foreign object.
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners and new WCW World Tag Team Champions, the Fabulous Freebirds!
Garvin isn't even aware that they've won the belts, Dream.
They're having some discussion in here at Teddy Long right now.
I'm coming home, baby! I'm coming home!
Yeah, they're talking about it right here now. I don't know what's going on. Celebration time out there.
Beautiful, Daddy-O!
What a twist of fate that was. I mean, Teddy Long, he's got a situation going on here, brother.
Well, I'll tell you something, Dream. Garvin he's just barely coherent, but we got some problems back here in the ring.
Yeah, we got some problems here.
Teddy Long, Simmons just pushed Long down, and Reed has got that object. He's got some nuts on. He's got some nuts on his hand.
Come on.
Listen to Long say, come on, Butch. Reed with his nuts on that right hand is annihilating Ron Simmons.
Brother, this is what we heard about. We knew it was coming. We didn't know. We thought they were back together. We thought everything was going to be copacetic, if you will, but it sure ain't here.
We knew that they had problems. They have been well documented. But Long swore that he had everything put back together. But Reed, with those brass knucks on his hand, is demolishing Ron Simmons. And look at Long. Oh, boy, what a... Reed just spit on his former partner.
He spit on him. Brother, I'm going to tell you what.
That's what happens.
Well, let's go
tell
back.
you what's going on. Ron Simmons is the cause of me losing the World Tag Team Championship, and Ron Simmons will dearly pay.
Well, yeah, there's going to be some dealing to be done when Simmons gets back up on his feet. Let's go back and take a look. Here's what happened,
Yeah,
Reed.
here you go right here. Now, he's got some in his hands right here and nails him right in the chin with him there. There he goes down. Now, the situation here is Jimmy Garvin doesn't know where he's at. He doesn't have a clue where he's at. Big Daddy Dink is trying to guide him, lets him go, and he falls down on top of the guy. We got new World Tag Team Champions. Unbelievable.
What a situation here. Doom has disintegrated. Freebirds are the new champions, and here's more about Super Brawl. And we're back here, ladies and gentlemen, with our 12-year-old winner of our sweepstakes, Julian Bogan. Julian, you're from Philadelphia, right?
Yes.
Who's your favorite team in the war game?
Doom.
Doom is your favorite team? Well, I don't think they're going to be a team much longer. They just had a big fight, didn't they?
Yes.
Okay, are you having a good time here at Wrestle War?
Yes.
We're glad that you're with us, and we want you to go back to your front row seat because we're getting ready to have the War Games here in just a minute. Congratulations on winning the sweepstakes. Well, ladies and gentlemen, for you that watched our broadcast last night on World Championship Wrestling, the Horsemen struck, and they struck with a lot of force on Flying Brian.
And now it came back to the thing about Arn Anderson being hurt last night. Pillman was injured. I think we're going to take a look at that, and I know that's going to I'm anxious to see if Brad Pillman's coming up for this thing tonight.
As we take a look at it right here, Ric Flair coming off the top rope on Flying Brian. Quite a confrontation there, but Flying Brian will be in the War Games tonight. He will not be at 100%, but he will be in the War Games. We know that Arn Anderson is unable to wrestle in this contest, but he will be replaced by Larry Zbyszko. What difference will that make?
Larry Zbyszko is a very unusual choice for me. I don't really understand it, but I know that Flair and them have a reason for it. Larry Zbyszko is a tremendous competitor. Let's see how he holds up in the most dangerous match in the world, the War Games.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, it's submission or surrender. There's been a lot of changes on these two teams, a lot of late-breaking developments. How they will affect the War Games remains to be seen, but right now, let's go to Tony Schiavone. Almost an eerie-like feeling, Dust.
Oh, tremendous. I know, I've been there. I'm telling you, I know what's going through their minds back there right now. This is something else, brother. Submit or surrender, the War Games.
This giant cage coming down over both rings.
Oh, man, it's almost, I like to say, it's like
one of the most devastating situations. Fans, let's go back to our colleague, Tony Schiavone, and the rules of War Game.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are the rules of the War Games. First of all, the War Games consist of 7 periods. The first lasts 5 minutes, the remaining 6 are each 2 minutes long. Both teams will send in 1 man to the battleground for the opening 5-minute period. These 2 men will battle one-on-one, trying to gain an early advantage. At the end of the opening 5-minute period, the bell will sound. At that time, the head referee, Nick Patrick, will flip a coin. The team winning the coin toss will send an additional 1 man to the battleground, thus giving that team a 2-on-1 advantage. That second 2-on-1 period lasts 2 minutes. At the end of that period, the other team sends in its second man, making it 2-on-2 for the next 2 minutes. When that period ends, the team which won the initial coin toss sends its third man in, making it 3-on-2, and that period lasts 2 minutes also. Teams continue to alternate during the remaining 2-minute periods until all 8 men are in. Once all 8 men are in the battleground, the match beyond begins. The only way to win is by having someone on the other team surrender or submit. Pinfalls do not count. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. Official time will be kept here at ringside. The head referee, Nick Patrick, has the final say in all matters pertaining to the outcome of the match and to the timings of the periods of the War Games. And now, ladies and gentlemen, introducing the first team. First of all, Big Sid Vicious. Davis. Along with Barry Windham. They are coming to the ringside by Arn Anderson, of course, and their team members, Larry Zbyszko, and the current WCW World Champion, the Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Introducing the next team. Ladies and gentlemen, Flying Brian. His team partners, first of all, Steve. And their partners, the U.S. Tag Team Champions, Scott and Rick Steiner, the Steiner Brothers.
Well, Dust, here they come. It's going to be interesting to see who starts out for the team led by Ric Flair.
I'm telling you, this place is buzzing right now. I see Brian Pillman heavily taped, that tremendous injury that he received right here. I don't believe he'll start. I know he'd like to. He's got a lot of guts, a lot of determination, but 2 men start for 5 minutes with the door closed, baby.
Quite honestly, Flying Brian shouldn't even be in the contest. He's got a very severely injured shoulder.
I'll tell you what, they're talking strategy, both teams on that side. I see them there. They're over there talking strategy. I mean, this is it, brother. Here we are. This is big time.
It's going to be Barry Windham starting out for his team. Well,
wait a minute. Brian Pillman broke away from the pack over here.
Brian broke away from the pack, and he's going for revenge.
Yeah, this thing's underway, baby.
I don't think Flying Brian was a designated choice to start this one. Windham misses that clothesline, but Flying Brian didn't. Look at his left arm and shoulder, heavily taped from that injury from last night.
I'll tell you what, I think we got our questions answered. There he is, brother. Brian Pillman.
Pillman right in the cage, catching Windham right in the face with both feet. And scissor takes him over. What a move by Flying Brian. With Sting and the Steiners here in Phoenix with Dusty Rhodes and I. Yesterday, the Horsemen struck. All four on Flying Brian. Pillman up on the rope, fakes Windham down. Look at that head and shoulder fake. Drop kick.
Brother, I mean, he touched the top of the screen. Whoa, Brad, come on, baby.
This kid was a walk-on in Miami of Ohio, but when he left there, he was a two-time All-American. He was a free agent for the Bengals, but when he left there, he won their Courage Award. He has always been an overachiever.
To the opening period, 4 minutes.
We got 4 left here.
Pillman went for the big splash there. This is a 5-minute period to start it off. The rest of the periods will be 2 minutes each. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, he went home. He went home.
Well, remember, no disqualification and no pinfall. The referees are not even in the ring. Windham ran face first into the cage.
Brother, this thing is starting to rumble here now. There's fire on the mountain here, brother.
Windham right there in front of his teammates. As Pillman again ramming Windham's face into the steel. Flesh meeting steel, and Windham feels it. I think Windham's been lacerated.
I'll tell you what, I know he has. I'll tell you what, Brian Pillman come back. He's come back, brother. He's here and he's alive.
The desire and the fighting heart of Flying Brian cannot be measured in inches or pounds. Windham
we have
is
3
battered.
minutes remaining in the opening period. 3 minutes.
Yeah, he's got him there. He's lacerated.
3 minutes remaining in this.
Whoa, headache time.
And he obviously will not go for a pin. He's biting Windham. Biting Barry Windham.
Brother, this is the war games right here. This is it, baby. When you sign on, this is what you're gonna get.
Straight rights by Pillman. What a brawl, what a street fight. And we've only just begun in this one. Again, Pillman biting Windham.
No finesse here, Jimbo, no finesse. Nothing fancy, baby.
Hip blocks him over. Pillman was not, I don't think, scheduled to start this.
No, he wasn't. I know that for a fact. I can tell him. I seen him break away there, and we were talking. He broke away. He didn't need no strategy meeting. He knew where he was
2
going.
minutes.
It's 2 minutes
2
until
minutes
our
of the
coin
opening period.
2 minutes until our coin toss, and then we'll see which team will have the advantage. And then for 2 minutes, it will be 2-on-1. Pillman up on the top rope. His head touching the top of the cage. He caught him in the clothesline. He caught him full force.
Oh, he's giving him a, oh, excuse me, Jimbo. He's giving him a beating. He's giving him a whipping right here.
Wyndham thrown over both ropes into the ring. Wyndham is in terrible physical shape here.
Whoa,
The
baby.
Steiners and Sting cheering on their partner, the littlest man in the War Games, but he's got the biggest heart. Again, Wyndham ran face first into the steel.
1 minute. 1 minute in the opening period. 1 minute.
1 minute to the coin
Oh,
toss.
we're getting close. This is where we get close to that coin toss. We see who comes in there next.
The kid from Cincinnati, Ohio, showing that he's got guts galore. Trying to take out the knee of Barry Windham. Wyndham kicking Pillman in the face to get just a little distance.
30 seconds remain in the opening period. 30 seconds.
It's like Pillman is possessed, Dusk.
I'll tell you what, I know he's possessing. I mean, he's taking a count right now. He's taking numbers, you know what I mean? When you take a number,
15.
taking names, taking numbers, and kicking booty.
10 seconds
elevated.
before the coin toss. 5, 4, 3,
right hand.
2. Now time for the coin toss.
Nick Patrick going to execute the coin toss. Sting representing his team. Arn Anderson representing his. Call it.
The team of Ric
it looks
Flair,
like
Larry
the Horsemen has won this
Zbyszko,
thing.
and Sid Vicious.
Oh,
Now
brother, we
have
got 2 minutes here.
2-on-1.
For 2 minutes, the Horsemen will have the advantage here. Flair from behind on Flying Brian. Wyndham is a bloody mess. And Flair with those chops. But Pillman reversed it. It's Pillman and Flair. It's Pillman and Flair chopping each other. This crowd coming alive.
Brother, they are thousands of standing, man. Yes, sir.
Flair backing away from Pillman. The youngster from Cincinnati now will be double teamed by Flair and Wyndham. He's ran shoulder first into the steel. As Flair taunts his opponents here.
Brother, I'll tell you what, now with 2 minutes, I know we got a minute something left here. I don't know how much time. But right here, man, a lot of damage can be done with 2-on-1.
They're ramming his shoulder. We do not know how badly his shoulder was hurt.
1 minute. 1 minute until another member of Sting's team can come in.
It was speculated that his shoulder was separated. He would not leave this match. He refused to be replaced. He was adamant about it, but he may pay for that. This is a career-shortening match. The War Games, there's nothing like it. He's over the top, landing on his shoulder.
A lot of pain going on here, a lot of pain. I see Sting's team is starting to talk here, trying to figure out who that's going in there next.
30 seconds remaining in the period. 30 seconds.
In 30 seconds, a member of Sting's team
Alrighty
can
now,
come
I'll
to the
tell
ring.
you.
They're trying to break his shoulder. Look at him. They're trying to separate that kid's shoulder. But
15.
Jimbo, I got a flash here. Steve's going to be the next man in, brother. He's ready. He's waiting
10,
on ready. A rocket
9,
shot out of his
8,
hind end right now, baby.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here he comes, baby.
Here comes Stinger.
Whoa.
Stinger.
Even it up, baby. Even it up.
Sting taking over on Flair. Hammers with the right hand. And another right. Kicks to the ribs. Nails Wyndham. Flair low blow. Irish up to the corner. And that does it.
All right.
They're taking the roof off the Coliseum in Phoenix, Arizona tonight. What a move by Sting. Flair now with Pillman in one ring. Sting and Wyndham in the other.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's no caution throw to the wind here. They're getting after it.
Sting takes Flair down. Pillman back with Wyndham.
And there ain't no place to hide, no place to run, baby.
Pillman dropped over the top rope.
We have 1 minute remaining in the period. 1 minute.
1 minute remaining, and then we'll have another member of Flair's team come in. It looks like it's going to be Larry Zbyszko. They're going to save Vicious for the cleanup hitter.
I'll tell you what, they got Iron's kind of out there now. He's that fifth man, that fifth wheel, baby. He's making decisions.
Flair with a big chop on the Stinger.
We have 30 seconds remaining.
His chest is just battered, but he won't even. They're just walking right in Flair's face.
Oh, yeah.
Flair won't
No
spurge
place
it.
to go,
Look, there
baby.
is down here. You cannot hide in the war game.
He brought it home, too,
15.
baby. Whoa, yeah.
Wyndham.
10, 9, 8, 7.
You're going to get a fresh
6,
man here, Jimbo.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sting's going for the Stinger, looks like right here.
Sting's going for the
2
Scorpion
minutes.
Deathlock. Here comes Larry Zbyszko in. Sting hits Zbyszko with the right hand. Look at Sting. Watch the Stinger. Up and over.
Yeah.
Pillman's got Wyndham in the figure 4. He wants to snap his leg. This crowd is into it. What a matchup.
Oh, look at this now.
I don't know how much more. Wyndham's leg can snap at any time. Now Zbyszko hammering the Stinger.
I tell you what, Larry's taking account of himself there. Might be a good choice.
Zbyszko is a veteran, an outstanding star, and Flair just kicked Pillman right in the shoulder. That broke the figure 4.
1 minute. 1 minute of the period.
We got 1 minute before we see a Steiner in the ring. Sting hammering Zbyszko, but look at Flair work on Pillman's shoulder. How much more can this kid take? Pillman is being, brutally punished. Wyndham is
30
hurt.
seconds.
He can barely stand.
We're getting ready to get a fresh
Get
man.
that camera!
Getting ready to get a fresh man here. War games, baby.
Zbyszko back in the corner. The fans know
15.
we're 15 away from the Steiner. One of the Steiners. It looks like it's going to be Rick
10,
Steiner.
9,
Woo! He's
8,
setting already, too,
7,
baby.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Here he comes.
There he goes. Rick Steiner in
2
there
minutes.
for 2 minutes. Steiner line Flair. A Steiner line on Wyndham. He nails Flair. There he goes with the right hand. Flair crawling to the other side. Rick Steiner follows him through. Wyndham is down.
He can only cross so far. He can't go out of this thing. He's
Rick
in the
Steiner
middle of it.
hammering Flair. Pillman nailing Zbyszko. Sting and Wyndham. Belly to belly suplex. Flair was suplexed out of his boots.
I like it.
Flair face first in the cage. Rick Steiner just ran Flair's face right into the cage with tremendous velocity. He's rubbing Flair's head on the cage. Oh,
Whoa, what a shot.
what a brutal situation.
What a shot.
Flair is lacerated.
Brother, that's some blows being thrown in here.
This is unbelievable.
Pandemonium what it is.
Pillman chopping Zbyszko in one ring. And now Wyndham taking over on Rick Steiner. Great right hand by Wyndham.
30 seconds.
30 seconds until Sid Vicious enters the ring.
I know it, brother. Iron's been over there really talking to him. Look at, right now, Iron's right there joining with him. I'm talking about screaming at him, baby. There they are. That's a shot up there.
15.
Oh, you're getting ready to
10,
get big bad and double
9,
bad right now.
8, 7, 6.
Sting is heavily
5,
lacerated also.
4,
I mean, brother, this thing is
3,
broken open.
2, 1.
Here comes Big
2
Sid
minutes.
Vicious. 2 minutes now. The Horsemen are at full advantage. Vicious double axe handle on Rick Steiner. Spins it face first into the turnbuckle. Flair measures it. Oh, man! Flair drop kicked him below the belt.
Might have been a little low. Might have been a little low.
They're still working on Pillman's shoulder. He blocked that one. Flair's head into the steel. The clearness flowing here.
Brother, we're getting on us out here.
And it's getting all over us.
It's the World Games, baby. It's the World Games.
Brian those chops, but behind his window, there's Steiner and Zbyszko nailing each other. Zbyszko face first into the cage.
I'll tell you what, when Scott's jumping at the bit out here, he knows he's next. He's last, brother.
Sting is
1 minute. 1 minute.
Rick Steiner rubbing Flair's face viciously into the steel. From behind is Larry Zbyszko. The intensity of this contest is beyond description. Full right hand by Rick Steiner.
What a shot.
Good.
What a shot.
Gosh. Right hand on Big Sid Vicious, but Vicious didn't go down, but Rick Steiner did. Flair to kick to the knee.
30 seconds. 30 seconds.
30 seconds from Scott Steiner, making both teams at full strength.
Whoa, yeah. He got his attention right there. Flair got his attention. We're getting the fresh and last man. We're getting the last man in this thing. Submit or surrender is getting ready to start.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
There he goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, the match beyond now begins. Surrender or submit.
This one has no time limit from this point on. Surrender or submission. Double clothesline by Scott Steiner on Wyndham and Flair. He's got Zbyszko up. Double arm, both arms cupped. Takes him up.
Look at that. Whoa!
On the other side of the ring, Vicious just ran Flying Brian into the steel. There it is, Vicious.
I'll tell you what, right here, Sid Vicious. Look at that shot.
Steiner
Brother,
line.
these people are coming out of the top of the cage. I don't even know where he came from.
Vicious ran shoulder first into that steel. Sting splashes Flair. Oh, this one is going to be hard to call.
Look at here, brother.
Going forward with 8 men in the ring.
Scorpion, Scorpion. Scorpion. Submit or surrender.
He can't get it executed. Flair's trying to turn away. Scott Steiner trying to take Zbyszko's shoulder out with those shoulder breakers. But on the far side of the ring, it's Vicious and Pillman.
Brother, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt right here.
Again working on Flying Brian's shoulder. Look at this kid fighting back against this big monster.
What a heart, baby.
He's got one arm. He's fighting back with one arm. Rammed his shoulder into the turnbuckle.
What a shot that is, brother. You can see it all, Jimbo. Look at there. Whoa!
It's just ripping the tape. That supportive tape off the shoulder of Flying Brian. Action all over the ring. Zbyszko face first into the cage again. Rick Steiner's trying to get the figure 4 on Wyndham. Flying Brian now turning the table on Big Sid Vicious.
Right here, too, now. Figure 4, right here. Look at this.
They're going to try to break some legs here. It's submission or surrender.
He's
The
breaking, baby.
referees, do you hear anybody say it?
Ow.
Submit or surrender.
Yeah.
Arn Anderson wants him, but he's being restrained.
Brother, this place is a madhouse. The referees are listening. Submit or surrender. Look at them.
They've got to get out of themselves. There is no count out. There's no breaking in the ropes.
There's no way to get out unless you get out.
Zbyszko in the ropes, but it's not doing a lot of good. Finally, Scott Steiner Zbyszko's leg is hurt badly. Flair has Sting up. Wyndham is choking Rick Steiner. Vicious still ripping at the tape. Not a straight to Sting. Military pressing the champion of the world. They're making a cage move here. This is unbelievable. What a situation. And it's not going to stop until someone says, I submit or surrender. Big chop by Flair. Again, Wyndham into the steel. Clothesline by Vicious. Just annihilated Rick Steiner. Right hands by Sting.
Man, I'll tell you what, Jimbo, I can't keep up with this thing. I mean, they're everywhere. There's bodies, people laying everywhere. This is the War Games live right here in color. Yeah.
Vicious is down. What a situation. Pillman trying to choke Zbyszko into submission. The referee right above us here. Right above where we're sitting. Zbyszko will not give it up. The referee right here. There's Rick Steiner. Double clothesline.
They got him too. They got him.
They got Rick Steiner down. You can hear Zbyszko. They're right in front of us.
What do you say?
There you see that, right? 4 inches away, right there we are. Scott Steiner is down. Sting poked in the eye. But that's a minor injury compared to what we've seen thus far. And Vicious again, having Pillman right by the hair. And now the Horseman trying to double team Pillman, who fights back. Pillman fighting like a wild man.
Whoa.
He won't stop.
He's throwing him.
Ball Flair.
Whoa.
Those chops are scintillating. Pillman choking Flair. Wyndham knocks the Rick Steiner down. Zbyszko hammering Sting. Here comes Scott Steiner. The people of Phoenix, Arizona, they're trying to DDT, but Barry Windham blocked it. Sid didn't.
Man, you talk about fatigue. We talked about fatigue earlier. I mean, it's set in here, brother. There's pain, blues, and agony going on.
Rick Steiner with the right hand on Barry Windham. There you see Ric Flair and Sid Vicious double teaming. Flying Brian Pillman, the kid from Cincinnati.
I'll tell you what, Big Sid's got a hold of Big Brian here, like you said. I don't know what he's going for. Into the top of the cage. Into the top of the cage.
Into the top of the cage here.
Look at this. Jimbo, look over here.
Vicious.
Sid Vicious. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, my goodness. Right on that shoulder. Right on that
He's
shoulder.
out. He's out, baby. He's out. He's out on his feet right over here. Not again. Not again, Jimbo. Not again. Not again. Not again.
Oh, good
man.
gosh.
Man.
Pillman is out.
He's out.
Pillman is
Look
out.
at Vicious. Look at the face of Sid Vicious.
Vicious likes it. Flying Brian is unconscious. Aaron Evans is asking. You can't ask him.
He's asking.
Here comes
Oh, who's this
Elegante.
coming? Hey, this is his little buddy in here, brother. Look, he ripped the door of the cage off. My holy
Elegante
mackerel.
coming over the top. Referee Nick Patrick is in there.
What's he doing? What's he saying, Jimbo?
Pillman can't. Pillman is unconscious. He can't defend himself.
He's calling this thing.
The referee's going to call it. The referee's going to call it.
He's calling this thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Nick Patrick has declared the match over because Flying Brian cannot continue. The winner's Ric Flair.
Whoa.
Barry Windham.
I'm gonna tell you what.
Larry Zbyszko. Sid Vicious.
This is terrible. This kid with so much fight, so much heart. His big buddy, the Giant 7-7, came out. Nick Patrick, the head referee, where is he left?
Where was he?
We're going to take another look at it here.
Jimbo, we need to take a look here, boy. We see the situation right here. We're getting ready to hook it up. Right here, this power bomb right here. I want you to take a close look here. My friend, right on his head, right in the back of his neck. From that moment on, this man was out. I know the heart, I know the fighting spirit, but he was out.
But Vicious was not through. The monster, 6'9", 330, did it one more time. And El Gigante says, please stop this match. My buddy can't continue. Pillman is unconscious.
He might have saved this guy's career right there.
Fans, I know it's chaos down here to say the least. I'm not sure how much time we have left on our broadcast. You stopped the match.
Yes, I did. I think it was very apparent that Brian Pillman was unconscious. He was unable to speak for himself. And I know these war games are a very, very dangerous type of match. And I'm not going to be responsible for the injury of one of these men that's going to end one of their careers. I'm not going to be responsible for that. Brian Pillman was unconscious. I did stop the match. That's my decision, and I don't regret that decision.
All right, Nick Patrick, thanks very much. Dusty, I think it's a call that he had to make at that point in time in the match.
I tell you, people have not been in the war games. I've been in the war games. I know the pain, and I know the blues and the agony that's going on now. Brian Pillman put up a tremendous fight. He came in there injured. He went after it. He took it to him. But once he was out, there was no other choice. I don't believe what the big old giant did for his friend, what the referee did. We've seen a tremendous night. Brian Pillman could be seriously injured.
Fans, earlier tonight, we saw Lex Luger retain the United States Heavyweight Championship. But what we saw transpire right after that shocked us all. Let's go back to just a few moments ago and take a very quick look at what happened when Nikita Koloff presented Lex Luger with the United States Championship belt. Well, I understand the tape is not quite ready yet, but that's the situation. You know the man. He was your tag team partner at one time.
Well, I'll tell you how I feel about it. I want to go back as soon as we get through here, talk to Nikita if I can. I don't understand. He was one of the superpowers, tremendous champion. He calls himself New Russia. What he did to Lex Luger was uncalled for, and I know he's got a whipping coming.
Well, Nikita Koloff said 4 years ago that Lex Luger took the championship. He stole the championship from him. I remember that match. I was at ringside. I don't remember any thievery going on.
I think Lex Luger has to deal with the fact now that not only Danger Stanley Spivey, not only Nikita Koloff, not only the great stars of WCW now are gunning for that U.S. belt. He has to face each and one of them men. New World Tag Team Champions right here tonight. We've seen some tremendous things happen here.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're just about out of time. We want to thank the great fans of Phoenix, Arizona for being here with us at WrestleWar 91. And we want to tell you also that we'll be back with you for our next major pay-per-view event. It will be on May the 19th. It's going to be something, WCW Super Brawl. We'll be telling you more about that in upcoming weeks. For the American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, I'm Jim Ross. So long, everybody.